Night here at Minneapolis Junior Senior High School. We're going to get ready to introduce the senior cheerleaders and football players. So we'll get started with that tonight. Well, I think I'll turn it off for them. Here we go, folks.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lion Country Stadium.
Well, welcome to Minneapolis High School as senior night here tonight. As a number of seniors out there and being recognized tonight.
A lot more than was at volleyball the other night.
So they're honoring football, cheerleading, cross country.
Cross country, yes.
And I don't know, I'm not sure who else is out there in the mix. Probably, I don't know.
We'll find out as they announce them.
Perhaps band, maybe some band seniors in there.
Yes, they usually announce band. Yes.
So, pretty exciting.
First of all, and we're going to start at the south end. Our first senior that we're going to recognize this evening is Miss Alyssa Baker.
Alyssa Baker.
Alyssa is the daughter of Donnie and Mike Lewis, Frida and Dawn Baker, and Jenny and Mark Kracke. Alyssa has been a cheerleader for Minneapolis High School for 3 years.
Not sure you can hear the public address announcer, but she a cheerleader for the for Minneapolis High School. We will run through that.
Next senior is Miss Sierra Davis.
Sierra Davis.
Sierra is the daughter of Glenn and Samantha Davis. Sierra has participated and lettered for 3 years at Minneapolis. After graduation, Sierra would like to attend Hutchinson Community College, but is undecided on a major.
Our next senior getting ready to go.
Our next senior is Miss Jennifer Labus.
Jennifer Labus.
Jennifer is the daughter of Bruce and Michelle.
More than welcome to join in and share anything you guys want to.
You're doing a great
beautiful
job.
Day. It is a beautiful day for football.
Here at Minneapolis High. Next year, Jennifer is undecided on her plans after high school.
So four, and Morgan Johnson, 4 seniors on this cheerleading squad. And, and the cheerleaders have improved so much over the last few years.
Great sponsors.
So, done a nice job.
Here at MHS. After graduation,
3 minutes, bring
plans
it on.
on attending Butler Community College and will study social work. Dusty Greer.
One of our football seniors, Dusty Greer, being announced right there.
As you may know, and you can see by the cast on his right leg, he was injured a number of weeks ago, and he's lost for the season for football.
Well, he thinks he'd like to be back for playoffs if we make it.
Yeah.
That will. Time will only tell there. Time and healing.
And a very good wrestler.
Yes.
So
Yeah, he's got things to look forward to. I do know that he spent a lot of time.
Charles Shea.
Defensive back for MHS, has participated in football for 2 years, lettering this year. Charles is undecided on his plans after high school, but would like to attend college.
Another senior coming up. Oh.
Jumped over the K's.
Just reading in the order I'm given, we'll come back to you.
Jumped over and went to Dustin Lott there.
And Pamela Lott.
So.
Dustin has been a lineman for the Lions and participated in football all 4 years. Lettering in 3. After graduation, Dustin plans on attending KSU and majoring in accounting.
And Dustin was the homecoming king this year.
Yes.
And now, Mr. Jacob Klein.
Jacob Klein, another senior football player on this squad.
James and Diana Klein. Jacob, a lineman, has lettered and participated in football all 4 years while at MHS. Next fall, Jacob plans on attending Kansas State University and majoring in electrical engineering. Andy Griffith. Andy is the son of James and Sherry Griffith. Andy, a lineman for the Lions.
Andy Griffith's just announced there.
All 4 years. Lettering 3. Andy's undecided on a college, but would like to become a social studies teacher.
A heavily taped ankle there. We hope he can play tonight.
Yeah, he was not. He did not play last week, right?
Alicia Griffith. Alicia is the daughter of James and Sherry Griffith also. Alicia has been
Alicia Griffith being announced.
For all 4 years, lettering each of those years. Alicia would like to become a certified athletic trainer, but is undecided on college.
As they make the announcements there.
Miss Amber Buckles.
Amber Buckles.
Amber is the daughter of Todd and Emma Buckles. This is Amber's first year as manager for the Lions and will letter this season.
Letter winner for as from a management standpoint for the high school, for the senior class, for the football.
Miss Elizabeth Zimmerman.
Elizabeth Zimmerman, Liz, I believe, that's what she goes by.
Liz has participated in band all 4 years while representing Minneapolis
And
as a member
now
of
representing the band as they go through the band.
and several
So
ensembles that receive 1 rating. After graduation, Liz will attend Cloud County Community College and Kansas State University to study to be a physical therapy assistant.
next senior getting ready to come up
Miss Paige Reinhardt.
is Paige Reinhardt.
Paige is the daughter of Roger and Lana Reinhardt. Paige has also represented Minneapolis in the NCAA League Band and earned several 1 ratings while participating all 4
League
years.
band is one of the items that she's
Paige
participated in.
attended
So.
Central Christian College in McPherson and majored in business and accounting. Miss Calissa Hoover. Calissa is the daughter of Mark and Kathy Hoover. Calissa has participated in band all 4 years while attending Minneapolis High. Calissa also plans on attending Central Christian College, but is undecided on a major. Miss Annalena Simmons. Annalena is the daughter of Steve and
about
Alice Simmons. She
speed
is
dial.
a member of the Minneapolis band and cross-country team, earning letters in both. Annalena's plans for next fall include attending Casper College in Casper, Wyoming.
Guys, I missed a couple there you might want to announce.
Then transfer to Kansas State University, studying animal science and agriculture economics.
That's Miss ESPN
Tara
there.
Trickle. Tara is the daughter of Wayne and Crystal Trickle. This is
Sarah
Tara's
Trickle.
first year competing for the Minneapolis cross-country team. Her best finish on the season was 23rd at the Ellsworth Invitational. Tara plans on attending Cloud County Community College for 2 years, then transferring to KSU to study veterinary medicine and to teach Taekwondo. Ladies and gentlemen, this exemplary group of seniors and their parents in front of you is representative of the student body here at Minneapolis High School. Thank you, seniors, for your service to MHS and best wishes in all your endeavors.
Welcome to Minneapolis High School football here on 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8 here in Minneapolis. Scott Osherman here, joined tonight by my usual partners here as I join them, I guess I should say, Dave Rupert and Dale Leach. Guys, good to be back here at home tonight for senior night here at Minneapolis High School.
Senior night just finished the introductions. It started at 6:30. The football, cheerleading, managers, and band.
And cross country. I believe cross country was in on that too.
Yes.
They show 18 minutes till game time, so we'll try to bring you up to speed on a beautiful evening for high school football here at Minneapolis, Kansas. This is week 7, but first of all, I want to bring you the results of last week's games, October 10th, which was week 6. Minneapolis came out on top of Republic County in a what turned out to be a very tight game, 29-28, and I guess I was a little surprised at how much we ran last week. We're a passing team, or had up to that point been a passing team, and basically the run was what took us to victory last week.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, we did have some success with running the ball, and it was exciting to see to mix it up a little bit, especially, coming in tonight. It forces Sacred Heart to prepare for us in a different way, a different look.
To be able to sustain drives, you have to be able to. You can't just pass all the way. You've got to run to keep people honest.
And we might mention that last week Russell was over Sacred Heart in a 36-34 overtime game. Again, Russell over Sacred Heart last week. Southeast of Saline was a winner against Ellsworth 16-12. And that game points out the importance of the 2-point extra point, the PAT. Both teams scored 2 touchdowns. The difference in the game were the 2-point conversions by Southeast of Saline.
Or a field goal or a place kicker that can regularly kick it through.
And we think that we have that to look forward to for a number of years here in Minneapolis. Beloit continued to roll with a 66-7 victory over Lakin. Lakin went a long ways to get shellacked. Solomon beat West Elk last week 48-6, and Bennington put to wood to Peabody 41-14. So that was the results of last week's games, and now I'll go on to this week's matchups. This is 17th of October, week 17 of high school football. Minneapolis with a 2-4 record will host Sacred Heart with a 2-4 record tonight. Those teams would, on paper, seem to be evenly matched. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out tonight. Both Minneapolis and Sacred Heart have passing quarterbacks, and up to last week, Minneapolis had basically primarily been a passing team. I think Sacred Heart has been a passing team every week, so it'll be interesting to see how that matchup plays out. Minneapolis 2-4, Sacred Heart 2-4.
I thought it was interesting in the paper this morning to read the comment that the winner of this game could finish as high as 3rd in the league with 3 victories. That'd be interesting.
And I think it said the loser goes to 6th,
5th or 6th, or something.
Yeah. So it does have some. If you care about the league standings, however, that's probably not the what you really. I mean, obviously there's a little pride there, but it's the district. It's what you do in the district, and this is a district game.
Yeah, you got to figure this is the first round of district, and that's where you look for as you go all through the season to get to basically the district play, and that's where we're at right now.
Beloit, as I told you, a crushing win again last week. They are 6-0. They will be at Russell tonight. Russell is 4-2. Hoisington, and I don't have a record for Hoisington, will be at Ellsworth tonight. Ellsworth is 3-3 on the season. Riley County is 4-2, and they will be at Republic County. Republic County is 0-6.
I'll tell you though, guys, Republic County surprised me last week. They did a lot better. They came back in that second half and did a great job. So.
They have some athletes.
They do, and they're a very good 0-6 ball team.
Well, you know, here's I guess a little bit of a stat about Republic County. They won their first game last season and have not won a game since. They are on a 14-game losing streak.
And they have, as we also indicated last week, had several injuries, and I know they had a lot of injuries last season. That has not been good for them.
One thing that I did in talking to some of the locals up at Belleville, last week, there is a little bit of a situation where, and I guess kids get to choose, if you have a school and you have a lot of different opportunities to do different things, that's a good thing. But a number of the, and let me back up just a little bit, Belleville for the last number of years has had a pretty strong basketball program. They really can play basketball up there. Well, part of that is that those basketball kids, the athletes, are, for whatever reason, they've decided that cross country is their deal. And so a number of their athletes are out for cross country and not out for football. Well, in a small school like Belleville or Republic County, you don't have enough athletes to spread the wealth around like that. Or if you do, you're going to pay the price. So some of the Belleville people were saying, well, you know, we got some guys out for cross country and some out for football. And so that may have some bearing on that 0-6 and 14-game losing streak.
Fits in a little bit with what Mr. Macy was telling Scott and I earlier tonight. Being a smaller school like they are, Republic County is looking at their options of maybe limiting their number of sports that they offer in the future, which would fall in line with what you're just saying.
You know, I think that's probably something. That's reality. You know, if you don't have the numbers. Hillsboro is 4-2. Will be at Southeast of Saline. Southeast is 3-3 going into tonight's game, and Wabaunsee, and I guess Wabaunsee down around Topeka somewhere.
Alma, Wabaunsee.
Okay.
Yeah.
They are at Solomon. Solomon is 2-4. Valley Heights, I think that was our second game of the season. You might remember. Valley Heights being 5-1 with a loss to Centralia. Centralia is a pretty solid program. Valley Heights 5-1 will be at Bennington tonight. Bennington is 2-4. So the District 11 standings tonight.
And that's a pickup game because Bennington's in our district, so that is not a district game for Valley Heights or for Bennington tonight.
Well, the same thing happens to us.
We go to Solomon next week, so
right.
Yeah.
So in District 11, and this is a 3-team district, Sacred Heart is 2-4, and that is this game tonight against Minneapolis is a district game. So this does not only have an impact on the league standings, but this is the district, and the district is where the rubber meets the road. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Bennington is 2-4, and Minneapolis is 2-4. One of the things we talked about, the fact that I can't remember a time when in our league basically there's only one team that appears anywhere on any kind of a rank or rating in the paper. Beloit, of course, is and you know Beloit has hammered people, and they're by one paper number 6, or at least not in the top 5. And they finally did crack the top 5 in the other. One of them is the Wichita paper, and the other one is Topeka. So I'm not sure what Beloit has to do to be ranked higher.
But I'll tell you, you look at it, there's some pretty tough schools in that 3A group. So, and none of them played each other. So, unfortunately, you get stuck in those top spots at the beginning of the year, and you don't get out until you lose. Now, there is one school in there that's got a loss in that 3A class, so I'm not sure, I can't remember who that was, but I remember seeing that. So,
well, it's interesting. You're talking about that. You can look at the power rankings in the journal.
Yeah.
Smith Center's not number 1 in Class 2A.
But Beloit is Beloit is I think number 3 in power ranking.
What happened to Smith Center? Is he considered number 1 in Class 2A anymore? Come on.
I hate to know where Pittsburgh Colgan falls under that if you're looking at that. So.
Okay, so Valley Heights 5-1, Bennington 2-4, and as I said in the district standings, Minneapolis is 2-4, Bennington 2-4, Sacred Heart 2-4. So something has to give tonight. You've got 2-4 teams. Minneapolis, as we told you, Minneapolis and Sacred Heart have passing quarterbacks.
And passing quarterbacks, and you may be getting ready to touch on this, Dave, but if you look at the newspaper area standings, you've got the top 2 passing quarterbacks in the area, and I'm not sure about the state. You got both number 1 and number 2, especially in this area as far as yardage goes.
There's a guy in Northern Heights that's got more yards than either of them, but they're up there.
But still, this is you would think going into this game this is going to be a passing attack. Now, I will say one thing about tonight's game. Having watched the warm-ups, I'm a little bit aware of Connor Martin. He is the quarterback for Sacred Heart. He is truly an athlete, and I was watching them warm up.
More than just a passing quarterback.
And yes, that's true, but I will say I was watching them warm up, and of course there's no pressure, there's no defenders on the receivers, but I have the feeling that you're going to have to play defense. The idea that a quarterback may throw a ball out there and it'll be too long or too short, or the receiver's not going to catch it. I was pretty impressed with the sure-handedness of the Sacred Heart receivers, and they had 4 or 5 of them out there, and they were catching them over the shoulder, and he was laying them right on the money. So I'm not sure we're going to get many of those gimmies where, we didn't have a defender on the guy, and he had a couple of steps, and heck, he just didn't throw it to him, or heck, he didn't catch it. I have a feeling it's going to be Katie bar the door if you don't play defense.
Aaron Weedle had a very good year again as a senior last year as a receiver, and one thing that goes along with that is a quarterback that can get the ball where it belongs.
Yeah, of course, that was a different quarterback.
Well, no,
it was Martin. Okay, yeah, it was Martin.
Martin was their quarterback last year. So 2 years ago,
it was Dane Semino, right?
Yeah. So he does have some experience to bring.
Might bring you up to speed then about the league. Beloit being 6-0. Russell is 4-2 overall. Southeast of Saline is sitting in third place with a 3-3 record. Ellsworth is fourth, listed fourth, with a 3-3 record. Minneapolis 2-4. Sacred Heart 2-4. Republic County, as we said, 0-6. As we mentioned, Martin and McCulloch are passing attack quarterbacks, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out tonight. On the injured list, Jake Eckert has, of course, been out since very early in the season. Dusty Greer was injured in game 2 or 3. Nick Therese is out again this evening, and I think he's done for the season.
2 concussions.
Is it Ty Ham or Cody? Cody.
He's back.
He is back, so he'll be back tonight, as also Andy Griffith. Is there any other injuries that you guys are aware of?
Sean Usry is not suited up. I don't know if he's injured or not.
Okay, but he would be a freshman.
No, I wasn't paying too close. Grayson George was out last half of last week. He is suited up for tonight. I'm not sure how much action we'll see, but Grayson did.
He played in the JV game, from what I understand, Monday night. What I'm told is lack of participation in the second half was more precautionary than.
It'll be interesting to see. I think this is a game that we have a very good opportunity to win.
We play well, yes.
And we have an opportunity to run the table here, guys.
Yeah, we do.
Not just here, but the next 2 weeks.
As we get closer into this, Sacred Heart has got a smaller squad, but they've got some talent. But what I want to point on is the fact that their numbers, as far as total numbers, are down. They have a few less numbers. They have 29 total kids out, 5 seniors. We've got 6 seniors. But they've got 8 junior, 8 sophomore, and 8 freshmen. So they've got a fairly young squad, but they've got some talent in some key positions.
That's right. This is a game that you don't find yourself in a lot against Sacred Heart. We have a chance to win tonight. I think we have maybe even expect to win tonight, and you need to do that because Sacred Heart doesn't give you the opportunity to do that very many times. Year in and year out, they're going to be tough and they're going to be loaded. This is probably arguably a down year for Sacred Heart, and you need to get those wins. You need to get those wins when you can.
Yeah, and just talking today, they're announcing starting lineups. Grayson George is starting tonight, so that's a positive sign to see. I don't talk about some area leaders. Sacred Heart has 3 receivers in the area that have gotten in that top whatever list of area receivers.
20 or so.
Yeah, and so they've got some kids that can catch the ball, and they've got a tight end that's a pretty good size, 6'2", 190-pound tight end that is in that top layer of receivers. I'm not sure where he was, but they've got some kids that can catch the ball. We do too, though.
We do, and that's one of the good things, the positive things about having Grayson back is they're going to have to spend, or they're going to have to commit some defense to Grayson. I mean. Weedle, of course, is one of the area leading receivers, and obviously they're going to put some. He has their defensive attention, but they can't just leave Grayson alone. He's a potential target. They're going to have to use some resources on him.
Yeah, and the other side of that is you've got another sophomore into that mix, and that's Kyler Macy. Kyler Macy has done some great things coming out of the slot, coming out of the backfield. So, you've got
good potential as kick returner, too.
Yeah, exactly. So, now, one of the things that I think is a benefit on defense, as long as he stays healthy tonight, and that's Grayson George. Grayson had 2 picks, guys, last week in the first half of last week's game.
Well, and he is the kind of defender you like to see in that he has the right size for it. sometimes we're in a little bit of a problem. If you're too short, you got a 6'3" guy receiver, and then you got a 5'6" guy defending, and that doesn't always work.
No, it does not.
National anthem.
So as we get ready for the national anthem, we will go ahead and pause and listen to the Minneapolis High School Pep Band. And what a blessing it is to have a good band with Mr. Dennis Ball and the Pep Band. So we're going to listen to the Pep Band here for the national anthem.
Our servicemen and women who are protecting our freedoms both home and abroad. Mr. Ball.
As we mentioned earlier, a beautiful night for high school football. There is, I'm going to say I wouldn't even call it a breeze.
No, it's really calmed down. We had some breeze earlier today, but boy, it's calmed down nicely. It is a nice night for football, guys.
Probably mid-60s. The captains are going to go out on the field. Number 11, Dusty Greer. Number 54, Andy Griffith. Number 1, Keegan McCulloch. And number 66, Klein.
Looks like Sacred Heart. Hard to see for sure, but I believe number 84, Stephen Lyon.
Jacob Klein, I'm sorry. Number 66. Go ahead.
Stephen Lyon, captain for the Knights. Can't see the other two as their backs are turned, but we'll call them out here in a second. But Minneapolis in their all-blue home uniforms. Sacred Heart in their gold helmets and white jerseys.
The Golden Domers.
Okay. As we get ready for
one of the things that you mentioned earlier, Dale, is the fact that this Connor Martin, the quarterback for Sacred Heart, is a good and outstanding maybe athlete. And he can do some things. He can throw it. He can run. And I'm not too sure that we shouldn't utilize the same athletic talent. And Keegan has shown the ability to run. He's really improved his running game over last year. But of course he's just a junior this year. But that is a dimension that we may need to utilize a little bit. He may need to run it some.
Yep. Looks like Sacred Heart won the toss and elected to receive.
Their captains were Connor Martin, Derek Fritz, and Stephen Lyon were their team captains. All three seniors for the Sacred Heart Knights. So as Dale said, Sacred Heart won the toss. They will receive to start the first half as they will defend the south goal. And Minneapolis will kick off to start tonight. One of the things that we talked about last week, and we'll mention real quick, is one of the advantages that we had last week was the fact that we have a kicker, guys. And that was a big advantage for us with the Andrew Yoxel field goal that gave us enough.
Provided the winning
touch.
He had a little bit of an off night. He had some balls that were kicked out of bounds last week that we haven't seen up to this point. So maybe he's back on track tonight.
Back deep for Sacred Heart is number 28, Mark Reardon, and let's see who the other one is. Low snap, and it bounces off.
Huge break. That would go out of bounds.
And it doesn't. He picks it up, and still on his feet. And he'll take it up to about the 21-yard line. Very close. He was kind of hoping to roll out of bounds as the ball rolled on the ground, then Reardon did pick it up and ran it up to about the 20-yard line, about a 15-yard return. I think he was hoping for it to roll out of bounds.
Well, yeah, it would have been a great advantage for them because even if he had touched it and then it went out of bounds, that's still a penalty.
Is that right?
That's from what I understand, yes.
Well, there's something wrong with that rule.
I agree.
Sacred Heart will start off with the ball in the 19. They'll start off in an I formation. Quarterback will be under center. Two halfbacks. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Martin pitches to the outside and gets in the hands of Reardon, and he will be chased down by Minneapolis number 82 as well as number 57.
Dylan Crossan.
Austin Crossan and Dylan Crossan. So guys
good
combined
pursuit.
there.
Good pursuit. Dustin Lott took out the corner blocker, and the other two guys were able to get in there and string it out.
Shotgun formation for Martin. He will pitch the outside and has some pursuit there. Nice job by the Lions to get him taken down for a loss of about 2 on the play.
Good penetration by number 72, Charlie Lynn. Put some pressure on.
As that will bring up a 3rd down and 4. The Knights go in a no-huddle offense, so they quickly go. One in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right. Has some pressure on him, and he will get it off, and he gets the receiver. And it's got a 1st down. Nice job by the Knights as Martin stepped out of the pressure, and they do get the 1st down as they get the pass in the hands of number 28, Mark Reardon. So completion gets them about 20 yards on the play. So once again, they'll come back into a no-huddle.
Good pressure. Martin was collared, but he had one hand free, and it was with the ball.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, had Reardon in the flat, but couldn't quite get him as he threw it over his head. Incomplete pass, bring up a 2nd down. Excuse me, they were going to number 26, Nick Pauls. So excuse me about that, folks. So Sacred Heart comes right out, and with this no-huddle offense, quickly throws the ball around. Knights come back here. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left.
Oh, there's got to be something. There's got to be some kind of problem.
Real late flag there, but I don't know.
As they get some movement right there.
At least 3 guys.
That was team movement.
At least 3 guys went down the field, and the left tackle.
Yeah, at least 3 guys moved, Dale. Is that 15 yards? 5 yards per defender?
Yeah.
2nd down and 15 for the Knights. Shotgun formation for Martin. Martin will roll to the outside. Has pressure on him. Good job by Minneapolis.
Now that's Moody, 44.
Good job.
He has, it's good to see him free of that ankle wrap. I'm sure that it's probably still tender, but he's been heavily wrapped for the last 3 weeks, so he has a little more mobility tonight with that ankle unwrapped.
About 25, 24.
Moody did a great job of getting in the backfield. Martin had nowhere to go as he was flushed out of the pocket. He'll drop back once again, has some pressure on him, throws it up, and throws it over the head of number 23 as once again tried to go to Zach Little, but a lot of pressure by the Lions' interior line getting through, and that will bring up a 4th down. Nice job by the Lions.
Dylan Crossan, number 82, put a hit on him, and he's shaking his hand. The quarterback's shaking his hand a little bit. Martin felt that a little bit, and that's a great thing. Keep putting that pressure on. Let him know you're out there.
Martin also the punter, so he'll stand back at his own 16-yard line to punt this one off.
We should
low snap, and does get the kick off, and it will bounce at about the rolls out of bounds at about the 40-yard line.
You got to be pleased with that field position there.
Thought for a second that Charles Shea may come up and try to field that one, but instead he put a block on to possibly free it up, but that will give the Lions good field position at the 40-yard line as we get ready for the Lions' first possession. 10-11 left to go in the first quarter. Scoreless ball game. Minneapolis will have the ball.
I was glad Charles made that choice.
I'm going to say I flinched. I guarantee you.
Lions will start out in a shotgun formation. They'll send 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right, 2 in the backfield with McCulloch. McCulloch with the snap, takes the handoff, goes back to Klein as Klein will take it up to about the 41-yard line before he's hit at the line. Nice counter to Klein as we'll gain about 1.5 yards on the play. As Minneapolis tries to come out and start the run. Start it out.
Wasn't it last week, the week that they started using Adam Klein as a running back?
Adam debuted at running back last week against Republic County.
Lions will come back once again. Same formation, shotgun for McCulloch. 2 receivers to the left, and that is Weedle as well as Grayson George, one receiver to the right hand, and that's Argenbright. Low snap picked up by McCulloch. McCulloch's in trouble, and McCulloch had really nowhere to go on that after the dropped the low snap into the ground. He really had nowhere to go on that one.
You just don't have extra time. Had it been a nice snap, he might have been able to get something off, but it diverted his attention enough, and there was good pressure on the defensive lineman, and he just didn't have enough time.
Now, Charlie Lynn was center. Cameron Walker has been center the last few games, last week and this week, I believe. Good snap this time. McCulloch is flushed out of the pocket. Still on his feet, rolls to the right-hand side, still going, and nicely tripped up there by number 40, I believe. Yeah, number 40 for the Knights, and that is Blake Withnow, as he gets the tackle, and that will bring up a 4th down and 12, and that will set up Yoxel to punt from his own 25-yard line. He'll stand about 26-yard line as Yoxel will get ready to punt. As
well, we have some kind
of
issue.
Still a little communication. McCulloch comes back in. Low snap and a low kick, and it will bounce and roll down to about the 32-yard line. So the Knights will take over at their own 32 as Minneapolis was not able to move the ball on their first possession.
Well, on the kickoff, Yoxel was able to get a good bounce that took the ball deep, and that time it kind of nosed into the dirt and died.
Not one of his best kicks. He's usually had some, but that was first kick of the night, first punt of the night. As the Knights will come back out here, 2 receivers to the right, one to the right, 2 to the left, 1 in the backfield for a shotgun for Martin. They'll send 1 in motion. He'll roll to the right-hand side, pitch to the right, and has a little bit of running room before he's cut back to the inside, still on his feet, before he'll be taken down by Minneapolis number 23, Adam Klein. So Klein saves the touchdown right there, guys, as Sigerhart runs an option to the right-hand side, and they get about 30 yards on the carry.
They were able to get a corner, and they hooked us on the corner and got outside and took off.
So the ball is placed on the Minneapolis now 36-yard line, as the Knights will come back once again, this time 2 receivers to the right, to the left, shotgun formation for Martin. High snap over his head, still on his feet, and he's luckily, yes, nice job by number 51, Dustin Lott. Barely trips him up, but it's enough to get number 22 on the ground, which is Colby Wetter. And nice job by Dustin Lott to save him there, because Wetter could have gotten out on the outside and maybe gotten some yardage.
You know, that's the second or third very high snap. Once or twice earlier, they were able to recover and get a handle on it, but that time it was just a little too much off the fingertips.
Second and about 21, trips to the right-hand side. They'll send 1 to the left as he will come on the line. Shotgun formation for Martin, 1 in the backfield. This time's a good snap. Has some pressure coming at him, and flushed out, then pulls it up and passes it. And nice job by Minneapolis to hit him right at the line of scrimmage, as a whole barrage of Minneapolis players hits him hard right there, as Martin did a great job of scrambling out of that, because he could have been dropped for even a bigger loss in the backfield. 3rd down and about 20-some.
You know, the thing that in the warm-ups, this 20-yard pass is just exactly what they were working on. So, you know, that's what they're going to, or at least I believe that's what they're going to do here.
This time they will send, once again, trips to the right-hand side, 1 to the left, and that's Lyon. 1 in the backfield, shotgun for Martin. He'll roll the outside, has some pressure on him, throws across, and short of Lyon as he tries to throw across the field to Stephen Lyon, coming back across, well guarded by Grayson George, so well defended by Grayson George, so that will bring up 4th down, and Martin will have to punt again. Nice, I want to comment on that, nice pressure by the Minneapolis defensive line to get into Martin's face.
They have done a pretty good job so far of bringing the pressure, as you mentioned.
He'll stand at about his own 41-yard line, good snap, and high kick, and it will bounce and take a Sacred Heart roll. Not much of one, but it will take a Sacred Heart roll, and Looks like it'll be down at about the 19-yard line, guys. Can't quite tell from here.
If last time we had good field position at the 40, we have less than good field position this time.
Yeah,
gives us more, I guess it gives us more field to work with. Is that the way the optimist looks at that?
Positive way to look at this. You have a bigger
to the right.
chance to have an 85-yard drive on this one, guys.
Yeah, it helps pad your stats.
Minneapolis will send 2 to the left-hand side, 1 to the right. I formation this time for the Lions as McCulloch goes under center. This time they will hand the ball off as to Moody, I believe. Yep, as Moody will take it up towards the right-hand side and will gain about 4 on the play. 3 on the play will bring up a second down and 7.
As I mentioned earlier, number 44, Moody, had a heavy taped ankle for a couple of weeks, and I just kind of purposely watched him jog back to the huddle. It doesn't seem to have any effects of a sore ankle. A lot of times a guy will favor it just a little, but looked pretty solid.
This time the Lions will send Grayson George and Logan Weedle to the right-hand side. This time McCulloch will be in a shotgun with 2 in the backfield with him. Good snap. This time he pitches the outside and goes to Adam Klein. Wow, great pursuit by the Knights as they came out of nowhere. Didn't see who that was. I believe it's Stephen Lyon. 84 Stephen Lyon came out of nowhere, guys, from a defensive end position and cut right through there and got...
I've been impressed with the defensive pursuit speed that Sacred Heart has displayed so far. They're pretty quick.
3rd down and 11 for the Lions. Minneapolis shotgun formation to the right, 1 to the right, 2 to the left, as McCulloch with the snap. Gets the ball, drop back, will roll to the left-hand side, throws it up in the air, and just off the tip of Logan Weedle's hands as number 23 was defending him, Zach Little, as Little may have gotten a hand on that, awfully close, but incomplete pass.
A couple of things there. First of all, the defender, Weedle had a step on him, but the defender was a big boy, and so Weedle had to look back through him, and I'm not sure that he saw it. And then I think there's a possibility that Weedle thought for a second that he was going to make the pick, and so he was a little undecisive, and then when the ball went beyond him, I think Weedle was maybe just a little surprised.
And this time much better. And wow, breaks one defender right there. As nice job by the Sacred Heart Knights is number 28, which is Mark Reardon, fielded the ball at about the Minneapolis 45 off of one bounce.
Klein takes him down.
Klein does take him down, but Casey Ardenbright almost had a tackle right as he fielded that ball.
They have just worked themselves into better field position now in this seesaw turnover. Yeah, now they've got themselves in pretty good field position.
Shotgun formation for Martin, trips to the right-hand side, 1 to the left. They'll send the 1 in the motion as he'll come back across. This time they'll run option over to the left-hand side, and nice job by Minneapolis. Number 82, Dylan Crossan, in on the shoestring tackle, I'll say, as he causes them to trip up as number 22, Colby Witter, slips on the grass. I know on the practice field, guys, it's a little muddy. Now this field, I'm not sure it's how much it got damaged last night's game or not.
It was a little muddy last night for the junior
I'm not
game.
seeing many people with bad, everybody seems to be pretty sure-footed. I haven't seen anybody slipping and sliding much.
This time they'll hand directly off to Witter, and Witter will take it off the right-hand side as he will gain about 3 on the play. We'll bring up a 3rd down and 7 here for the Knights.
Tackle.
Tackle made by Charlie Lynn.
3:39 left to go here in the first quarter as the Knights come back to the huddle. Actually come out of the huddle, go back to the line of scrimmage. They'll send 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, with 1 in the backfield with Martin. Martin will drop back to pass as he'll throw across the middle, and oh my goodness. And he does catch it. Wow, tipped out of the hands of number 28 and then caught by number 23, Zach Little. So number 28, which is Mark Reardon, tipped the ball. And then number 23, Zach Little, or Littell, comes right in and picks up a little soft hands and grabs a reception for a first down.
Doesn't hurt to be lucky.
A little high for the first receiver.
Yeah, but that's why they have that stacked receiver situation going, so that you have your pick in receivers.
Trips to the right-hand side, one in the backfield, shotgun for Martin. He'll drop back, throws quickly across, and incomplete as he bounces it off the hands of Stephen Lyon. As Grayson George
might have got a hand in there and knocked it out. I'm not sure.
That was a quick pass. That was definitely designed right there for a slant coming across the middle.
Yeah, he looked to nobody else, but right there.
The Knights will come back now. We talked about the Knights going with the no huddle early on. I'm sure that was a designated 10 plays, 15 plays.
They ran out,
so they've now gone to back to the coach calling as they go one receiver to the right, one to the left, I formation, as Martin will drop back and throws across the middle, and he has a receiver, and that is Stephen Lyon, as he will have it at about the 8-yard line. Be awfully close. About 2 yards short of the first down. We'll bring up a 3rd down and 2.
Again, that quarterback was looking for one and only there.
3rd and 2, ball on the, I can't quite tell, guys. They're saying 9. It looks awfully close to 8. Once again, under center's Martin. He'll keep it himself and be awfully close. Don't know that he got it. We'll see where they spot the ball. And they're going to give it to him. So first down. So the Knights will have it 1st and goal from the 6 as Minneapolis will have to tighten it up and step it up on defense here. 2:22 left to go here in the first quarter.
Well, they're gonna challenge the Minneapolis defense here in the red zone.
And the Knights will come out with Martin under center. They'll have 2 in the backfield in an offset eye, one to the right, one to the left. This time they will pitch to the outside. He will go wide right and does not get in there. Nice job by Minneapolis as number 66 in on the tackle for the Lions.
Jacob Klein.
Jacob Klein.
Big stick there for Jacob.
That was a good stick as Klein kind of stepped over the blocker and did a nice job of sticking it right to him.
So no gain or short gain maybe?
2nd and 6, ball on the 6, I think.
Ball on they're saying the 5-yard line.
I don't know if
so
short gain.
Minute 36 left to go in the first quarter. 2nd down here, 2nd and goal. Knights will send trips to the left-hand side, one to the right. A little confusion in the backfield. Looks straight across the line, and he's got it as he once again looks at no one else but Stephen Lyon. And Lyon got inside of Grayson George.
Yep.
And pretty hard to defend on that one.
A pretty hard target not to miss.
And a big target. Absolutely. Good athlete.
As the Knights will try to kick the extra point, as Connor Martin, also their punter, also their place kicker here. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is no good. Wide left, and so the Knights will have a 6-0 lead here at the 1:22 mark. We will go ahead and take a break, and then we'll be back. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8 live audio stream.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Minneapolis is a dynamic and growing community. The Minneapolis Chamber of Commerce support of the Minneapolis High School Lions sports programming is just a small part of what they do. Be a chamber member. Come for a visit and stay for a lifetime.
You know, guys, coming back, welcome back to Minneapolis High School football here, but that was a short field. They kind of gradually worked their way down, and they had a fairly short field to start that drive, I believe at their own 45, and they get the first points of the night. Connor Martin to kick off, and it is a decent kick. It'll be taken by Casey Argenbright at about the 12-yard line. He'll take it up on the left-hand side, cuts back to that inside, and he'll be taken down at about the 31-yard line. So Minneapolis will have the ball at their own 31 here with 1:11 left here in the first quarter.
I think they had the ball 3 or 4 times there in that first quarter, and they didn't go 3 and out any of those times. They made positive yards each time.
Second hard.
Yeah, before they kicked. And we did not, and because of that, they ended up with fairly good field.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We have not gotten the first down yet. I don't believe we've gotten the first down yet. So McCulloch will go under center this time, 2 in the backfield. They'll roll to the outside, pass it out to Klein, and Klein will be taken down at about the 32-yard line. So a short gain right there, gain of maybe 1 on the play. So first completion, though, of the night for McCulloch. Positive 1 yard. So I believe. I could be wrong.
That's correct. No, that's what I have.
So McCulloch will come back up the line of scrimmage here. 44 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. This time, shotgun formation. 2 in the backfield with McCulloch, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. McCulloch calls out the numbers. He'll be flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to be taken down for the loss. Wow. Sacred Heart gets some good penetration in there, and what we've been able to do is get into their backfield and get the quarterback right there. Sacred Heart did the same thing, and they definitely got in, and loss of 10 on the play.
I haven't been concentrating on the offensive line for Minneapolis. I'm not sure if Sacred Heart is doing some stunting or something, because
they're at least blitzing.
Yeah, they're just leaving that line in the dust. I don't know if they've got something going, or they have some technique or going on.
But with the defensive end like Stephen Lyon, 6'2", pretty good size. He's pretty quick too, it looks like.
Oh yeah,
gets around on that end. So at the end of the first quarter, the Sacred Heart Knights on top, 6-0. We're going to once again hear a word from our sponsors. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles including Chevrolet, Pontiacs, GMC, Buicks, and Jeep. Serving the customer since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Minneapolis, Salina.
Scott Studio at Minneapolis does all types of signs, from vehicle graphics, banners, racing, full-color decals, retail signs, and much more. If you need a sign, here's your sign. Scott Studio, where quality is promised and the price is always right.
Welcome back to Minneapolis High School, Minneapolis, Kansas here, as the Minneapolis Lions trail at the end of the first quarter 6-0, as the Lions will have a third down and about 18 here to start the second quarter.
Well, I think the game so far is shaping up to the pressure by the Sacred Heart defensive line. At this point, they're basically handling our offensive line, and Keegan has really got no place to go.
Yeah, you're right. They've got some good penetration. Have been able to get through our offensive line. The defensive ends have done a pretty good job. And right now, Minneapolis hasn't been able to go downfield except for once with a pass, and so far hasn't been able to get anything on the outside. Now this time, Minneapolis got a little different formation, as they will send trips to the right-hand side, 1 to the left, as McCulloch is in the shotgun by himself, protected by Klein. Throws across the middle. Oh, had number 36, which is Stephen Branham, and couldn't quite pull it in. Branham
appeared to be on the money.
Yeah. Close. It had to go down a little bit, but still a catchable ball.
Yep.
As that will bring up a fourth down, as Jackson will come in to kick once again for the Lions.
Branham, being a sophomore, it shows some pretty good athleticism, just lack of experience.
And this one is a decent punt, goes to number 28, and he'll come up to the inside. Nice job by Minneapolis. Wow. The tackle, didn't see who that was. Jacob Klein. That's the second one Klein has been able to stick to him, and has done a great job of getting.
That was a tackle with authority.
Once again, though, Sacred Heart has got a short field, so
they're operating on their half.
Sacred Heart will have it on the Minneapolis 46-yard line.
Or on our half, I guess.
Yeah. And they will send, this time, Sacred Heart will have 1 to the right, 1 to the left, 2 in the backfield for Martin, as they will hand the ball off, as he will go to the outside. Nice job by Minneapolis. Number 66, Adam Klein, to get the tackle.
Cross in number 82 with the kind of tripped him up a little bit, and Klein finished him off.
Gain of 1 on the play. They bring up a second down, as the Knights will bring a couple different players in. As Minneapolis, it would sure help to stop them here, or even get a turnover here, guys.
Yes, turnover would be great.
This time they will have 1 in the backfield with Martin, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, as Martin's in a shotgun. He will fake the handoff, keep it himself, takes it right. Ball's on the ground, guys.
Out of bounds.
Oh, out of bounds. And it's going to go forward for a first down.
You got a player down. 54. Griffith. Andy Griffith's down.
As the ball goes out of bounds.
Hard luck there.
Yeah, as they will have the first down.
I was thinking you were pretty prophetic there, Scott. You called that turnover. I was impressed.
Well, I said we needed one.
Okay.
So.
And we have, as we said, a player shaken up on the play. Andy Griffith.
It's his ankle.
Yeah, that's not good. He.
Those high ankle sprains are.
Well, it looks like they're working on the other leg.
Oh yeah.
Well, it looks like it's the right. He's got the wrap on the left.
Right. You're right.
So, well, folks, let's go ahead and take a break here, and we'll hear from more from our sponsors. Then we'll be back with more Minneapolis high school football.
Your Minneapolis hometown hardware is always there when you need an appliance, paint, tools. Well, truthfully, the list just goes on and on and on. So the next time you need something, almost anything, go to Hometown Hardware, Minneapolis. They've probably got it.
At Robertson Monuments, they believe that community is everything. Minneapolis is a great town to live in, and Robertson Monument is happy to be a part of the community. Robertson Monument, a Minneapolis Lions sports booster. Try to make it.
Set them off too early.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. Dave Rupert, Dale Leach, myself, Scott Osherman here as Minneapolis. The fortunate role for Sacred Heart, Minneapolis has an injured player. As you said earlier, number 54 for the Lions, Andy Griffith.
And resulted, the fumble, the forward progress of the fumble resulted in a first down. How about that for working going your way?
Yeah. Shotgun for Martin. He fakes a handoff. This time he keeps it himself and takes it right up the gut, guys, and he's going to have a touchdown. Wow. 34-yard touchdown run for Connor Martin as he does not cough it up this time. Instead, he holds on tight and I believe goes untouched.
Well, and that's what we, I mentioned earlier that third dimension, talking about the fact that the quarterback is potentially could run, and the fact that Martin is a good athlete, and there's no reason that he can't, and the fact that we may have to do the same thing.
Yeah.
2 quarterback draws in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the first one, as we said, was Minneapolis was able to get a pawn and knock it out of his hands, but
it would have been successful had he not dropped it.
Yeah.
It was a nice run.
Yeah, it was. This time they were going to go for 2, and they will drop back and look to throw across the middle, throws it across, and they have the
what a catch.
Wow.
What a catch.
Nice pass, nice catch by number 28, which is Mark Reardon. They're saying Colby Wetter, as I thought it was Reardon, but
how many yard run was that by Martin?
35-yard run.
35.
So Sacred Heart will take the 14-0 lead here with 10:59 left to go in the first half. We're going to go ahead and take a break. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8 here in Minneapolis.
As many games as you can.
AutoTech isn't just a repair shop. No, AutoTech is a professional service center. You'll find the most up-to-date equipment available to get your vehicle up and running. AutoTech, truly professional, truly the best.
The Hair Stylum, the newest and most modern hair salon in Minneapolis, will style your hair to give you the look that you've always dreamed of. Or you might just want a haircut. The Hair Stylum will do that too. Lynn and Brandon welcome new customers. Call 392-4555.
Welcome back to Minneapolis here as the Knights will kick off the ball as Martin, Mr. Do-It-All, will kick the ball off for the Knights. This time it is kicked off and it will be taken by Casey Argenbright at about the 10-yard line. Will come on the outside, kicks it up the middle, has a little lane on the left-hand side, cuts it back in, still on his feet, still going, will cut it back into the Knight territory, clear down at the 47-yard line. Nice return by number 4, Casey Argenbright.
Longest kickoff return of the year, I think, for the Lions.
Did a nice job. Casey still dancing around on that one and did a nice job of getting up some positive yardage there.
They're taping up Andy Griffith. I think he'll probably be back tonight.
Minneapolis will come back with a no huddle here. They will have 3 to the right-hand side, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield, and that's Klein.
You're going to have to increase the tape budget.
McCoy drops back, throws across, and
nice catch.
Incomplete. Yeah, he trapped it. Ball hit the ground as he was going down, and incomplete pass. Nice try by Casey Argenbright, but good call by the officials. And I didn't want to say that, but it was a good call. So incomplete, second down and 10, 10:42 left to go. Once again, trips to the right-hand side, one to the left. This time he'll drop back, has some pressure on, throws across the middle, and yes, I was going to say there's some laundry coming out on that as Weedle was trying to go after it, and he had a lot of body on him. That's Zach Littell, as he will get the pass interference, and that will be a first down for the Lions.
He had him. Shall we say he was draped on him?
Yeah.
Can we say that?
So Minneapolis gets their first down of the night on a penalty, but hey,
we'll take it any way we
it's positive. It's positive,
right,
folks.
And we're getting deep in their territory at the 33.
All as they will come back out once again. Trips to the right-hand side, one in the backfield, and that is Adam Klein. One to the left, and that is Logan Weedle, as McCulloch will be in a shotgun. As we look over the right-hand side, it's Grayson George, Casey Argenbright, and Kyler Macy. Low snap, drops back, has some. Oh, wow. That one, I'll tell you, the Knights sniffed that one out perfectly. As
Adam Klein almost said, "Why did you give me the ball?"
Wow. The offensive line is going to have to figure something out. I mean, this is gut check time. You got to say, the guy's beaten me 8 times. I need to figure something out here. I need to fall in front of him, or I need to do something.
They have gotten through, and tell you, that's a tough one right there. This time they will once again go back, same formation, second down and long for the Lions. They show blitz. They drop back, has some pressure. They go up to Klein out of the backfield. Klein spins out of one, but is tackled by the feet by the Knights, and only picks up about maybe 2 on the play, and Klein gets up a little gimpy on that one. Brings up a third down and 15 for the Lions.
In that case, it was a blitz by Sacred Heart, which there was a man unblocked, but there wasn't anybody there to pick him up.
Yep. As this time they will, once again, this time Lions will send trips to the left-hand side, one to the right, one in the backfield. Low snap once again, so shows some pressure, and rolls out of the pocket, and still up. Goes back to Adam Klein. Adam's got some running room. He can get around one, cuts it back to the inside, still on his feet, and doesn't quite get it, but nice job by Adam Klein to get all the way up to the 28-yard line. Nice job by Adam Klein. Will not have enough for the first down, but I'll tell you, that was some positive yardage, and Klein did a great job.
That play had disaster written all over it.
Klein made something out of nothing there, didn't he?
McCulloch had a ton of pressure in the backfield and had rolled out of one, so 4th down and 5 here. 8:54 left to go. Trips to the right-hand side, one to the left. They show blitz once again. This time he rolls out of it. Doesn't have anywhere to go with it, and he's going to be sacked for the loss, and that will turn the ball over as number 51, and looks like for the Knights gets the tackle. Derek Fritz, and he looks like he's a little injured, but that will turn the ball over to the Knights here on defense. So good effort by the Lions, as the Knights will have it on their own 31-yard line here with 8:35. Knights on top 14-0 here. As the Knights will come out, once again 2 in the backfield this time. Shotgun formation. Receiver to the right, one to the left, with the tight end on the outside. They will pitch the outside, and the Locke
almost had a handle on him.
Almost had him for a loss, as Locke couldn't quite pull him down, and that will be a gain of about 5 on the play, as Minneapolis injured player slow to get up over there on the right-hand side. Not sure who that is. Can't quite tell. Moody. Yep. Moody's slow to get up and
Gipping on an ankle.
Their athleticism is wearing on us.
Gipping on that ankle.
Yep. Those things are tender for 6 months.
So he will hobble off.
Come get it taped up a little better and go back, I'm sure.
So they'll bring Cameron Walker in, so they'll have to make a few adjustments there, as I believe Moody was not on the line.
No, he's a backer, I think.
So they'll make some adjustments on the defensive side this time. The Knights will send two to the left, two to the right, one to the left. Shotgun formation, one in the backfield, and he will keep the draw off. And once again, he's got running room, and he gets on the outside. Wow. As he will be taken out of bounds after a gain of about 25 on the play. So Connor Martin is doing it right now to us on the ground, more so than in the air.
We just don't have an answer for that particular play. Last week it was the counter, if you remember at Belleville, that started
in the second half. Yeah,
that started eating our lunch. They found out something that worked, and they stuck with it. And Sacred Heart is sensing that this is going to work.
Which you kind of look at it, it could be similar to a counter, except for the quarterback is just actually keeping himself. This time they'll go wide. Pitch to the right-hand side, and nice tackle there by the Minneapolis defense there as the ball carries number 22 Wetter as he gets it down to the Minneapolis 33-yard line. A gain of about 2 on the play will bring up a second down and 8.
Pretty well strung out by the defensive line. He managed to get a long yard, maybe 2, but contained, didn't let him get the corner on us.
As the Knights will come back out here to the line of scrimmage, as this time they will send 2 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield for Martin. Perfect snap. They run it in around and reverse back to the opposite direction, and they have a little bit of blocking. And nice job by the Knights to get some positive yards. Does not get a first down, but they do pick up about 5 on the play.
Shea with the tackle.
Minneapolis wisely had defenders staying at home on that one.
Yeah, Dustin Lott stayed home on that defensive end and stayed with his block. Didn't take the bait to the inside and held his block straight up, which strung the play out, gave us a chance to make the tackle.
As this time, the Knights will come back. 3rd and short, they will take the handoff. They keep it himself. Martin is going to be tackled short of the first down. Nice job by the Lions. Will bring up a 4th down and short. Nice job by the Minneapolis defensive line. 4th down and 2. And you got to expect that the Knights are going to go for it on this one.
There would be no reason to think they wouldn't go for it here.
Minneapolis will need to step it up and on the defensive side right here. And what a job they could be if they could get this stop right here on 4th and short. 4th and 2, 1 in the backfield, shotgun formation for Martin to the right, to the left. Drops back to pass, has some pressure, throws it up, and it's picked off. Nice job by Minneapolis. Charles Shea, as he gets the interception, takes it back to the 28-yard line. Nice job by Charles Shea as he steps in front of the receiver and gets his first pick of the season, I believe. Second pick of the season.
Both of them here?
Well, that's the kind of thing that can give you a little shot in the arm, a little adrenaline rush there maybe. Get something going positive. Guys feel good about now being on offense.
And you stop them from scoring, guys.
Yes, that's
shotgun formation, trips to the right, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield.
We're waiting for a play or something.
And McCulloch was wondering what to call here and still unsure, but he is going to have a low snap anyways. Drop back pass, throws across.
Oh, what a pass.
Nice job by Casey Artermeyer to pull that one in as gets 4 on the play. Will bring positive yards. We'll take it up to about the 33-yard line. About 5-yard gain will bring up a 2nd and 5.
I think that's going to be the thing that we're going to have to do is go to the quick pass.
Yes.
We don't have time for much to develop. You're going to have to get those quick outs, quick over the middles. You don't have time to let any long pass patterns develop.
Trip to the right, 1 low snap once again, and wow, McCulloch is flushed out, and wow, another low snap by Walker,
like that.
And McCulloch has to pull it off the ground, and he gets out of 1 tackle, but gets nowhere on that one. 8-yard loss on the play will bring up a 3rd down and 13.
Need to make some adjustments here.
As they will come back here as McCulloch looks at the play call. Trips to the right, 1 to the left once again. This time, good snap, drops back, has some pressure, throws across the middle, and
he had a hand on him.
I thought we might see some.
Had a hand on him.
See something on that one too, but we don't. So 4th down, we'll bring up 4th down. Had Logan Wheel coming across the middle, but couldn't get it to him. So Yoxel will stand back at his own 13-yard line to punt the ball. Good snap. And a little bit better kick. And if it stays positive, and it will go out of bounds at the Sacred Heart 40-yard line. So the Knights will have it at their own 40-yard line here with 5:06 left to go in the first half. The Knights on top right now, 14-0. Minneapolis couldn't get any positive off that interception. They got the 5 yards, and then it seems like every possession we've had something that has gone back. Either it's been a sack, a low snap, something has caused us to go backward.
Well, I think you can credit some of that to the defensive pressure.
I agree with you on that one, Dave. Sacred Heart will have trips to the left-hand side this time. They'll send them one in motion, and that's Lyon. Drops back and looks to pitch, does pitch to the outside, and wow, gets it up, and Witter is going to be gone, folks. Oh no, nice job by Charles Shea. Yeah. I'll tell you, I messed up on that one. Witter I thought was long gone, and Shea makes up about 15 yards on that.
I think Witter thought he was gone too.
Yeah. Now, we got a penalty though. Well, we've got a holding call against the Knights, so it will come back the other direction. I want to apologize to Charles Shea because I'll tell you, Shea showed the speed right there, and he came out of nowhere, guys.
That kind of looked like it reminded you anything last year?
And I'll tell you, he did a great job of coming up and grabbing Witter on that one, but luckily it was a holding penalty anyway. It would have come back, but still, compliments to Charles Shea showing the speed from the opposite side of the field.
Looked a little bit like Kyle Lomberger, maybe?
Not quite, but real close.
From last year?
Yeah.
And that will bring up about a first down and 18 here.
Huge break.
Yeah, big break for the Lions.
You have to, at some point, you have to capitalize on these.
Ball will be placed on the Knight 33-yard line, as they'll have one in the backfield, two to the left, one to the right. As Martin drops back to pass, throws across the middle, and nice job by Grayson George.
I'm not sure, did he or did...
I think it was George.
I think it was Grayson. Grayson, it looked like he was one that had his hand up. Grayson and Casey were both in the same area, guys, but
they both had the same idea from different sides.
If Grayson would not have gotten it, that could have gone the other direction. Nice job by the Minneapolis defensive backs. 4:37 left to go here in the first half. Knights on top, 14-0 right here with 4:37. Second down and about, they're saying 16. Trips to the left-hand side, one to the right for the Knights. Martin in a shotgun, drops back, looks across, and he's going to be sacked. Nice job by Minneapolis defense. Numerous players in on that tackle right there. And
I kept looking for him to squirt out of there or throw the ball away.
Charlie Lynn, Dylan Crossan, Austin Crossan. Nice job by the Minneapolis Lions.
Well, I guess we're paying attention. That's what they've been doing to us. I guess it's...
And early on, we were doing that.
Yeah, turnabout's fair play.
Andy Griffith was in there, too, I think.
Who was in there?
Andy Griffith also.
Andy Griffith also.
Good defensive pressure by the defensive line. Great job.
As third down and 22. Trips to the left-hand side for the Knights. And we're going to get 5 yards right back there.
Too much enthusiasm.
Dustin Lawton, I believe, jumped too quick. Didn't see for sure.
Yeah, it appeared to be Dustin.
That will give him 5 back. We'll bring up a third down and 18 now, or 17 for the Knights. Sacred Heart will come back to the line of scrimmage this time. I'm assuming they'll have the same play call drawn up there. Trips to the left-hand side. Nobody on the right. One in the backfield with Martin. Throws across, and Hazard, man out there on the flats, and nice job by the Minneapolis defense. Good job as they pick up 7 on the play, but he will be tackled at about the 40-yard line, the original line of scrimmage. That will bring up a fourth down and about 10. Fourth down, 10 for the Knights.
They had a great choice there for an offensive play. That there was absolutely no coverage. He was wide open.
This time it looks like Martin will line up to punt the ball, as Minneapolis will send 3 back. Good snap. Good. Oh, wow, nice punt. And Argenbright will take it. And he'll roll her outside. And, nice. Wow. Got one block, but Charlie around the other one.
Charlie Lynn put a nice hit on it.
So Argenbright brings it out to the 30. Gets one block, couldn't get around. The other one is Stephen Lyon gets the, I believe it was Lyon got the tackle on that one.
Well, with 3:05 remaining, Minneapolis, if they could hang some points on the board, they get a ball game.
14, as you said, 14-0 right here, right now, with the Knights on top.
We've just been very inconsistent on offense. We've got to figure out what works.
Lions will send trips to the right-hand side, as this time number 8, Kyler Macy in the backfield, as they send Klein on the outside. Comes untouched, throws it up to Macy. Screen pass. Macy will break it once, and he will have about 4 yards positive. Nice job by Kyler Macy as he gets the screen pass off the left-hand side. As
I wish he could have cut the outside of his blocker instead of the inside. I think he would have had more.
Well, that's a well-designed offensive call by Minneapolis. With the aggressive pass rush that Sacred Heart has been putting on, that you are vulnerable to the screen pass. Good call.
Trips to the right-hand side, one to the left this time. Low snap once again. Has some protection, throws across. He did get that. Nice job. And that is a first down.
He knew right where the first down marker was. Great job by Casey Argenbright to get the first down.
Yeah, great job.
First earned touchdown. First down of the night.
And a great time to get it right there. As
these little quick passes appears to be the right thing here.
Trips to the right-hand side. Argenbright, Grayson George, and Kyler Macy. And Weedle on the left. This time, McCulloch will drop back, throws the outside, and just over the top of Logan Weedle. Had Logan open out there, but as he was rolling to the left-hand side, couldn't quite get it to him.
He let it sail, didn't he?
Second down and 10 for the Lions. 2:19 left to go here in the first half.
Plenty of time for Minneapolis to score.
As they will come back here.
But you have to maintain possession too.
This time they'll send two to the right, two to the left for the Lions. One in the backfield, which is Klein. Low snap once again, and throws it up and gets it into the hands of Adam Klein. But I'll tell you, they're going to have to. We've struggled on that all night long.
I don't know if they're just whacking him as he's starting to move the ball or what.
Well, you cannot do that and generate any kind of offense. I mean, once a game or something, but if you're going to do that every series, you're going to have a problem.
Trips to the right, one to the left, shotgun there, drops back. This time has a little bit of protection, airs it out, gets it up to Weedle, and he's got it! And he breaks it at the 30, 20, 15, 10, touchdown Logan Weedle, guys. And nice job by Logan Weedle to get over the top and to catch that pass. Great presence of mind by Keegan McCulloch to air that one out. Nice job by the Lions.
What, about a 57? What was that? 50 yards?
It was more than that. It was, you're probably right, about 57 yards. I believe that was about at the 42. So nice job by the Lions as Andrew Yoxel will go try to kick the extra point with 1:39 left to go. Nice pass, nice job by the Lions. And a low snap, but he gets it through. I'll tell you, Yoxel skims one through as he does get the extra point to make it a score of 14-7, but nice job by Logan Weedle as the pass was definitely higher. Logan had to go up in the air a little bit and did a great job of pulling that down.
And we got a little bit of, let's say a little bit of luck. I mean, it was a great throw, it was a great catch, and the defender fell down.
Yeah, and then Logan turned it on. Logan showed absolutely turned it on.
Yeah, because there was still a defender back there with him.
Double coverage.
Yeah,
safety back there with him. So, but nice job. Sorry, Dave.
That was a big play.
Yes, it was.
That makes it a ball game. You go into half now thinking that this game is still up for grabs.
We finally got something going, sustained on offense, and followed it with a touchdown. That's great.
I'm not sure, but I'm assuming they'll kick it away. But what's the odds of maybe a little onside kick here?
I'm not sure you would want to risk not going your way and giving up a return score. I think you just play it safe and kick it deep.
And you're right, that's what he does. And it will be taken at the 15-yard line and rolls it down the outside and does take it all the way out to the 36-yard line as the Knights will have the ball after Wetter gets it out to about the 30. They're going to put it on the, as I said, the 36. So minute 34 left as the Lions will try to shut them down here on the defensive side and not give up a big play before the end of the half.
Yeah, we've done that a couple times this year inside 2 minutes, give up some points. So you're hoping the defense can make the stop here with a minute 34 remaining in the half.
High formation for the Knights. One receiver to the right, one to the left. They fake the pitch and give it to the handoff on the inside. Wow, spins out of one. Nice job by Wetter to get some positive yards on that, guys. And he picked up a good 6 yards on that, and that was all Wetter on that one. So spun out of that one and got 6 yards on the carry. Lynn on the tackle. This time they'll send to the right, to the left. Martin with one in the backfield. This time they fake the handoff. Martin keeps it himself. Nice job this time by the Lions. Interior line gets them at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one. We'll bring up a third down. No, they're going to say gain 2 on it. Sorry about that.
I just saw what helps them spring that play. Their right tackle pulled and went down the line to be an extra blocker in the direction that quarterback was going. So that's one reason those holes open up as good as they do. Yeah.
Sacred Heart call a timeout here, third down and short, so we will go ahead and take one with them. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8 live audio. Back to the station.
Since 1887, the Bennington State Bank has been your trusted hometown bank. For over 100 years, they've been interested in helping people achieve their financial goals. Let them help you. The Bennington State Bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. Dave Rupert, Dale Leach, myself, Scott Osherman here as the Lions trail by 7 here, 14-7, minute 4 left. Sacred Heart with a third down and 2. They call a timeout, and we'll try to pick up the first down here.
Well, Sacred Heart has the ball, third down, as you say, with a minute 4 remaining in the half, and you know your defense here, you can bend, but you don't want to break. Sacred Heart has at least one timeout remaining, and they would love nothing more than to get some points back on this board before the half.
Martin under center keeps it himself. He well had the first down as he follows off to the left guard and comes up, and we'll get the first down. As
it would appear that they're at this point
they're going to measure it though. So nope, they give it to him. So first and 10 for the Knights. 53 seconds left here in the first half. Connor Martin gets the play from the side as the clock will start right there.
Sacred Heart can be a big play team, so you have to play some prevent here.
Nice snap to the right, to the left. As Klein comes in, untouched, throws it across the middle. Oh my goodness, has a nice receiver right there, and will be taken out of bounds. Nice catch by number 28 for the Knights. I thought it was number 28. They're saying Nick Paul's number 26. I can't read that jersey, guys. I thought it was Reardon, but yeah, that was Reardon.
They're just the thing that you didn't really want to see happen just happened. Although no points on the board.
Grayson George takes him out of bounds.
First down and 10 on about the 16-yard line with 35 seconds left. Minneapolis defense needs to step it up right here and prevent a score right here. Shotgun formation for Martin. Trips to the right-hand side. One in the backfield. And they have the offensive line jump. Now, Minneapolis jumped first. Now, I'm not sure if he came across, but Minneapolis did jump first.
Whitehead's pointing to
But legal procedure because the receiver did jump on the right-hand side. So that will back him up 5 yards as both Minneapolis and Sacred Heart jump. But as you said, the receiver for the Knights jumped first. Offense can't move once you go set. So might have got a break there. Trips to the right-hand side, one to the left. Shotgun for Martin. Drops back to pass once again. Has some pressure. Throws it up in the air. Has the receiver. And it's Lyon, and he's got the touchdown. Wow. That's not what you wanted right there right before half. And yeah, I'll tell you, Martin laid a pretty pass up there. And the 6'2" Stephen Lyon did a nice job of going up in the air and getting it in the corner of the end zone. About the only place you could put that was in the corner, and the Knights get the touchdown. 20-7 right now, as Martin will try to kick the extra point.
Well, how many yard pass was that? Do you remember where we were at?
About the 35, low snap, but the kick is good. So 21-7. I believe that ball was out on about the 37-yard line, I believe. As the Knights will take the 21-7 lead here with 28 seconds left to go in the first half. So Minneapolis needs to put a score on like we've had done to us the last couple weeks, or not the last couple weeks, but a couple times this year with teams scoring with late in the first half. So it'd be nice if the Lions could put a drive together here with 28 seconds and get a score. The Lions will send Kyler Macy as well as Casey Argenbright back.
We've had one good run back of a kickoff. Let's see if we can get another.
Charles Shea will be the up back. As you're right, Casey had a good return, and it'd be nice if either Casey or Kyler could air one out and run one back. So it'd be nice to see. I haven't seen one of those this year. As Martin will get ready to kick the ball off here. 21-7 here. 28 seconds left in the first half. Ball's down. Kick is up, and it's a low kick, and it'll be picked up by Shea. Shea at about the 22-yard line. Will roll the right-hand side. Goes up the side. Right-hand side still on his feet before he's taken out of bounds. Nice job by Charles Shea. Gets it all the way up to the 48-yard line of the Knights. So
not a bad option to go to an up back there with the speed of Charles Shea.
I tell you what, I'm impressed with the explosive speed that I'm seeing. I don't remember seeing that in previous weeks. He's really found a step someplace.
49-yard line of the Knights.
22 seconds, as you said, Dale. Shotgun formation from McCulloch. Trips the right-hand side, one to the left. One in the backfield with McCulloch. Low snap again, rolls to the left-hand side, has some pressure, throws it up in the air, has Logan Weedle before he's knocked out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Nice job by Logan Weedle. Great catch, great pass, and it stops the clock. 16 seconds left, all the way down to the Knight 31-yard line.
We could get to field goal territory if nothing else, guys.
Trips to the right-hand side. This time one to the left. Klein in the backfield with McCulloch. Shotgun for Keegan. And this time a good snap. Low, but still good. He gets it. Rolls the right-hand side. May have a hold there. Doesn't call it. He's going to throw it up. Gets it up, and incomplete. So 8 seconds left. You're going to have to get it up a little bit further here. So 8 seconds left for the Lions.
I think we have most of our timeouts, don't we?
Yeah. We should have them all left, but with 8 seconds left, you may run out of real estate. You're going to have to get a quick pass and a timeout. So Minneapolis will call a timeout here to talk about this one. 8 seconds left, 21-7, as the Knights are on top. As we're going to go ahead and hear a word from our sponsors. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks which offers traditional accounts such as checking, savings, certificates of deposit, IRAs, loans, and online banking. But most important, they're committed to making your banking experience as easy and as personal as possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. D&M Body Shop can repair any make or model of vehicle and make it look like new. They transform that ugly, messed up vehicle to its like-new condition. You'll be saying, wow, what a job. D&M Body Shop, Minneapolis, the very best.
I sure do like your commercials there, Dave. They're pretty snazzy.
Thank you.
So the Lions will come back here, 2nd down and 10, but the big critical spot right here is 8 seconds left, 31-yard line, as Minneapolis is going to have to get some positive yards and a quick timeout. So as they will send trips to the right-hand side, one to the left. Shotgun for McCulloch. Low snap once again, drops back, has some pressure. Going to air it out. And in the corner, up to the wheel, and no call there as they tried to get in the corner at about the 1 yard line. Logan Weedle had a lot of contact down there, but no call.
I think he felt like that they had bulldogged him out of bounds.
Well, the ball,
there's a flag down back
the defender,
here.
Yeah, I'm holding.
Yeah, holding. Yeah.
The defender came flying. A second defender came flying across the air and knocked him out of bounds as he was trying to go for the ball.
So, but the call is holding against Minneapolis. So, regardless, it's going to back us up. So, 2 seconds left. Minneapolis is going to have to.
That'll move the ball back to.
Oh wow! Clear back to the 45-yard line. 44, 45-yard line. 2 seconds left. Minneapolis is just going to have to air one out here with 2 seconds left. Trips through the left-hand side, one to the right, as McCulloch, this time with the low snap, has some pressure, throws it up in the air, and has it intercepted. So it's going to be picked off, and he runs it out of bounds. Oh my goodness, Kyler Macy got leveled, folks, at the 30-yard line, and Kyler just got blindsided from nowhere on that one, as he turned around and decided was playing the defender right there. Ouch. No, you probably didn't see that, folks, but that was
they did.
That was quite the hit. So at the half, Sacred Heart Knights on top, 21-7 here, as the Knights take the halftime lead. So
okay, I might. You want to go to commercial and then we'll review the half, or you want to do the half now?
Go ahead.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about scoring in the first half. Sacred Heart struck first on a 5-yard TD pass from Martin to Line with a minute 11 remaining in the first quarter. The PAT was no good. Sacred Heart on top, 0-6 with 1:11 in the first quarter remaining. Then, on a 35-yard run by Martin, which I believe was a quarterback sneak or a quarterback keeper, with 10:59 remaining in the second quarter, the PAT that time was good, which resulted in a 14-0 lead by Sacred Heart with 10:59 remaining in the second quarter. Then, with on a 57-yard TD pass to Weedle from McCulloch with a minute 39 remaining in the second quarter, Minneapolis pulled to within 7 with the PAT good by Yoxel, resulted in a 7-14 score. Minneapolis trailing at that point. Then on a that was with a minute 39 remaining in the half. Then Sacred Heart comes back with 28 seconds remain, scores on a 22-yard TD pass, and the PAT was no good, resulting in a halftime lead by Sacred Heart, 21-7.
So the Knights come out and they strike with 3 touchdowns as the Knights take the lead at the halftime, 21-7. So tough first half of football. Minneapolis showed some positive on the long touchdown pass. But going to have to be some adjustments made at halftime, and I think just to briefly talk about some of those adjustments as the Minneapolis is getting ready to perform out there, the dance team. But one of them is the offensive line in the center.
Yeah, that's true. No doubt about it.
Going to have to somehow one of the things you got to get that snap into the quarterback's hands. It takes away a couple seconds, which allows that defensive line to get through. So
I think kind of going back here just a little bit, Scott, talking about the fact that what was really painful here was that, and we've done that a couple of 3 times, giving up scores very, very late in the half. And it's kind of a momentum killer when you do that. And of course, the kids obviously didn't want that to happen, but we've given that play up 2 or 3 times this year, and Sacred Heart able to score with a minute 39.
When we've done it against very good offensive squads, good athletes.
That's true.
It's not that the kids aren't trying by any means either. It's just unfortunately the circumstances that are dictated by who we're playing.
Yep.
Again, we're talking about some of the changes. Actually, I think they've already plugged in some of the changes. I was pretty impressed, or not impressed, but the screen pass is with the rush that Sacred Heart is putting on us. That's you have to take what they give you. If they're going to over pursue with a defensive pass rush, the screen negates that. We did that a couple of times with which was effective. The quick outs, the quick over the middle passes, because we don't have time for a lot of things to develop. Having said that, though, the 57-yard pass to Weedle is obviously a long pass. So
probably about our longest offensive scoring play of the year, I think.
And that would be right up there.
So as the dance team out there performing for the Lions, nice to see the Lions dance team out there performing. But guys, the key right now is adjustments that they're going to have to make at halftime, and I'm sure the coaches are going to work on that and see how they do to come out and make those adjustments at half. So.
Well, they have over the year. I have been kind of impressed with what we're able to do in the second half. It seems like we always come out energized in the second half and have had some success. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, it will be. So at the half right now, the Sacred Heart Knights on top 21-7. We're going to take a break and listen to word from our sponsors first, Dale, or are we going to just hear some music?
Well, let's go to sponsors.
So you're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8 audio, as well as tape delayed on Eagle TV Channel 8 on Saturday. Thank you.
Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lion backers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lion games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of Minneapolis Junior and Senior High School. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Trust is a word that is very important in this day and age, especially when it comes to insurance. Since 1982, you've trusted the Davidson Agency in Delphus and Minneapolis to give you the best home, auto, farm, crop, life, and health insurance. Call Lyle Davidson at the Davidson Agency, your trusted choice.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to central Kansas and will continue this tradition. This fast track will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Go Lions!
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, happy to be a Minneapolis Lions backer.
There's nothing more important than our children. That's exactly why the Lion's Den was established in Minneapolis, so the kids could get together in a clean and healthy environment to have fun. It's a great place to party. The Lion's Den, downtown Minneapolis.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG, a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage.
D&M Body Shop can repair any make or model of vehicle and make it look like new. They transform that ugly, messed up vehicle to its like-new condition. You'll be saying, wow, what a job. D&M Body Shop, Minneapolis, the very best.
Here, the Lions hosting Sacred Heart Knights here at Lions Field. Lions down 21-7.
As the Lions come back here to get ready to start the second half here, as they put a little extra clock time on the clock, so still got about 2 minutes before the start of the second half. Looks like at the end of the half, Kyler Macy got his bell rung pretty good, and maybe that he a little confused on the sidelines or something. We've seen some concussions throughout the year, and I'm not sure if maybe he has what's going on there, but they're talking, Dr. Yoxel's down there talking with them, and coaches are down there, so.
I wouldn't blame him if he had a concussion, the way he got knocked out.
He got leveled pretty hard, guys. Some adjustments that the Lions are going to have to make here in the second half, guys.
Well, I think they're going to have to continue with the screen pass, the quick outs, the quick over the middles. Maybe they're going to have to go quarterback draw. obviously we can see that's effective. If they're going to blitz like they are, you know, there's got to be some holes somewhere.
You got to make them pay somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. And you know, and we had some success with the run game last week. We have not had that yet tonight. Now, I'm sure the Lions saw something different with Republic County that we were able to take advantage of.
Smaller line.
Well, yeah, perhaps. But still, we're going to have to come out here in the second half, and I'm sure the coaches have seen some things that they need to make adjustments on, and I'm sure that they have made those.
Well, one of the areas is and not being careful here not to be critical, but your snaps have to, you know, we have to get that straightened out. We have to address that, and if we have to go up under center, well, maybe that's something you have to do.
Yeah, and looks like Kyler is going to be, he walks off on his own, but looks like he will be out for the rest of the game.
You know, that's part of the hazard of being fairly thin and then having a number of people hurt. You're now asking freshmen and sophomores to come in and play against seniors, and you're giving up a lot. And those guys are a little more fragile in some cases, and those guys get hurt, and then it just snowballs on you.
Of course, that is a sophomore too.
Well, that's what I said, sophomore and freshman. You know, and you're asking a lot to ask those guys to step in there as varsity players. They're not developed as much physically, are going to be a little more fragile, and you know, you're going to come out on the wrong end of the deal. You weigh 130 and the other guy's 190. Something's got to give.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who hit him, but it was a blindside hit at the end of that play in the first half. And regardless, that was a tough one right there. So one of the things that I see the Cameron Walker working on is here before the start of the second half is some snaps. And that was something that we I lost track, guys. There was a lot of balls put on the ground, and not saying anything negative about Cameron. It could have been somebody was showing a blitz, and there's a lot of factors that play into it, but I'm sure that the coaches got on him pretty good there in the halftime.
Again, you're asking a sophomore to be a varsity player.
Yeah, but guys, we have 6 seniors. We're going to have to.
Well, and we got injuries.
Yeah. So you're right. You're going to have some of those, and we got some juniors. But even our junior class is, I think there's maybe 10 or 12 juniors. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so we're a little light.
But still, they're going to have to.
But still in the game, you know, 21-7 here. We're behind, but we could get some things going here.
Well, one thing with that long snap, it is I don't have to say talent, but it's a developed skill because you're not looking at the quarterback.
No, that's
You're looking straight ahead, and you're shoving that ball back to where you think he's supposed to be. And so it's something you have to acquire to get that done right.
And there's really not a lot of varsity experience. The snapper from the previous 2 years is gone this year, and so you have a new guy stepping into that role.
And you've seen Charlie Lynn do some of it early in the season, but still, you're right.
Charlie is another position on the line.
So kickoff, Minneapolis will start the second half, and it will go into the hands of Argenbright, and he gets out on the right-hand side, cuts it up, still on his feet. He'll be knocked out of bounds. Nice return by Casey, though. Takes it all the way out to the Minneapolis 45-yard line to start as Stephen Branham was back in the back with him here, as that's one of those positions that Branham now is going to have to step up and fill for Kyler Macy.
An encouraging development tonight. I've been impressed with the run backs. We've had some nice
ones. Yes, we have. Minneapolis is going to send trips to the left, and that's going to be Branham, Grayson George, and Argenbright. One to the right, and that's Weedle. One in the backfield's Klein with McCulloch. Good snap. McCulloch drops back, throws across the middle, gets it into Casey Argenbright's hands, still on his feet. Nice job, Casey. He's going to be very close to a first down.
Depends on the spot.
And it's at the 45. It'll be very close. I believe it will be.
I think they have it.
I don't know. I would have thought so too. But
oh yeah, we like that. Just keep moving that ball forward, and that will.
Yeah, there we go. Nice job. Yeah. So first down for the Lions, as they're going to have to move the chains there. So 1st and 10 for the Lions as they come out. This time they will send trips to the right-hand side this time as Logan Weedle's on the left. Shotgun for McCulloch. Good snap. Ball has some pressure and is still going to be sacked. Wow, guys. They showed a blitz right there, and they sent everyone and the kitchen sink, and they got a sack right there.
From 51, but couldn't go away from the defensive end, 73.
You know, they're doing an effective job with their blitz. You just never know where it's going to come from. They've got the 3 linebackers, and you don't know, might be this guy, might be that guy.
And once again, they show a little pressure. That's incomplete pass. Right there, folks. Wow. Josh Winholtz was given a gift right into his hands and was shocked, and we dodged one right there, folks.
And he batted it a couple times. Those gloves up his hand don't help him, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's reviewing. Let's see. I'm supposed to catch the ball in the triangle.
Yeah, he's going to get some. He missed it right there.
I think he started running before he had the ball too. I think he was ready to go.
Lions trying to set up a screen on that one. 3rd down and 17. They show blitz once again, and shotgun from McCulloch, and they do come at him. Has some pressure coming across. Look to Weedle. Nice job by Weedle. And he's got very close to a 1st down. Nice job. I believe it will be a 1st down. Nice job by Logan Weedle. Great pass by Keegan. And that is a 1st down on 3rd down and 18. Great pass. 18-yard gain there. 16-yard gain, excuse me, for McCulloch to Weedle.
Nice quick delivery. Nice quick release by McCulloch. Doing a nice job of really putting the heat on that ball.
Shea in for Branham.
And it's a little confusion. They'll have Shea on the right-hand side. Low snap. McCulloch throws it out there to the outside, and incomplete pass as Casey knew he had somebody coming right at him, and Casey would have been leveled for a loss on that one. But once again, a very low snap there by the center. This time Shea will come out. Brandon will come back in. As the Lions will come back out to set up a pass play, or set up play once again. 2nd down and 10. Trips to the right-hand side, 1 to the left for the Lions. Good snap. McCulloch draws back, has some pressure coming from the outside, throws it up, and throws it over the top of Grayson George. Grayson, not sure what the route called was, but little confusion. Grayson was not in the spot where
wasn't underneath the ball. 2 white shirts were.
So 3rd down and 10 for the Lions. 10:33 left to go here. 35-yard line.
You know, one thing I might point out is the fact you're asking Klein, a 140-pound guy, to put a block on him, maybe a 200-pound rushing lineman or linebacker.
And this time he goes back towards McCulloch. Eric McCulloch goes back towards Grayson George, and not short of it. Couldn't quite get it to him. We'll bring up a 4th down and 10. And we may see a pooch kick on this.
You know, that's one thing we haven't seen much this year. Done a lot more of that last year.
Not since they got blocked in the Beloit game.
Yeah, and that would be a potential problem here. The kind of penetration they're getting, I'm not sure you could do that.
Throws it up, and got a penalty flag. Not sure what it is. We'll see for sure. But we do have a flag down.
We could use it. We could use a break.
Yep. 4th down. We'll see holding.
That'd be defensive holding in that position.
It should be from that spot, but we'll wait and see what the call is.
I didn't see it.
It is holding against the defense, so that should give us enough for the 1st down.
From the spot. Maybe not.
It takes it down to 25. It
got to be close.
It's got to be close here. We'll see exactly where the spot's at. I don't think it's an automatic 1st down, guys. I think, but it is. But then again, it's either enough for a 1st down.
Good call.
One of the two. Good call. So ball will be placed on the 25-yard line. Still haven't changed the scoreboard there. Things are to the right-hand side, 1 to the left.
Things are going our way.
Low snap. McCulloch will flush out to the right-hand side, throws it back the other direction to Klein. Klein has a little running room at the 30, cuts it back in at the 10. He's up to 5. Touchdown, Adam Klein. Nice job. by the junior Adam Klein. Good little screen pass, 25-yard completion. Great job by Klein.
First TD of his career.
Yeah, I was going to say first touchdown. Nice job by Minneapolis Lions to get right back into this at 21-13. So, and Yoxel will come in to try to kick the extra point here. 10-14, Lions do a great job of coming down and scoring here. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. And we've got a flag. Got a flag there. We'll wait and see.
They didn't. That was a defensive penalty. I don't think they probably had their 12th guy off the field yet.
We'll see for sure. It looks like, and you're right. It is a defensive penalty because declined.
Run behind our line to go off the field, and I don't think he made it.
Ineligible receiver, or ineligible player. So that penalty be defined. Now, is that one that is added on?
I don't think so.
I would say it'd be declined, and you would accept the points.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I don't know.
I don't know for sure either.
So that would.
The only way it would be added on was if it was a penalty that occurred after the play, or after the.
Well, I feel good about that, guys. Yeah, nice opening drive for the Lions, 21-14 as they come down and do a great job of marching down the field. 25-yard touchdown pass off the screenplay to Adam Klein, as Minneapolis will take still down by 7 here. As we're going to go ahead and keep it here as we get ready to kick off. But nice opening drive, guys.
Yeah, exactly right. With the help of we got a couple of breaks, some calls, things went our way, but we took advantage of it. Was able to put points on the board. So
Quentin Schur.
Yeah, a freshman. Again, we're asking a lot of these young guys.
I'm not sure. I didn't see where Quentin. You said Quentin Schur is in?
33.
33 right there. I'll be darned. Freshman Quentin Schur comes in.
And if I remember right, in the sub-scrimmage, he didn't do too bad.
Well, his granddad was a pretty tough player.
Father was a pretty good running back. So Yoxel to kick off. Kick is up, and it is on the ground, but be taken at the 10-yard line by the Lions, and he'll come up the outside, be bouncing the outside, gets around. One player still on his feet. Schur will take him out of bounds. Nice job by Quentin Schur as he will take him out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. So Quentin gets in and makes the most of it. So he's got to be pretty happy about that one. So nice job by the freshman. Lions will come up and line up here on defense. 10:02 as they will try to shut him down here. 21-14, Lions trail by 7.
Well, we had an answer on offense after the second half. Let's see if we've got something figured out on defense.
And the Knights start out with trips to the right-hand side. Shotgun formation from Martin. They fake the handoff. Martin will keep it himself, goes up the middle. Nice job by the interior line, as Martin this time gets nowhere. Nice job by Minneapolis. He does pick up a long, possibly 2 on the play, but great job by the Minneapolis interior line.
You know, we're aware that play is out there now. And they're obviously it has got their attention. They've made some changes, made some adjustments.
2nd and 8. Sacred Heart will bring this time once again trips to the right-hand side, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation for Martin, 1 in the backfield with Martin. As it's time to drop back, he'll run it again. Nice job by Minneapolis once again. Put that in. I'll tell you, I'm not sure who that was. We'll see in a second.
Andy Griffith
Dustin Lott and Andy Griffith did a nice job on that one, guys, and no gain on that one, and that was a good hit. 3rd down, and I'm going to say 9 on this one. 9:05 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. As it'd be great to shut them down right here in Minneapolis, either to force a punt or to get a pick here. Nobody in a safety there as one goes in motion across. They roll the right-hand side, show some pressure. Nice jump, throws across the middle, and it's picked off. Yes, nice job by Charles Shea. 2nd one of the night. Yep. And he's got a great pick right there, guys. And that was a great effort by Charles Shea to jump right in front of that, and a great position with the pick right there at the 25-yard line. 2nd one of the night.
All about defensive position right there.
Nice job by Shea right there, and Minneapolis will have great position here, 25-yard line. They have the offense right out there with trips to the right-hand side, 1 to the left. McCulloch in a shotgun formation, 8:43 Drops back to pass, has some pressure, throws across the middle to Argenbright. He's got it right there in the pocket. Gets it up to about the 17-yard line. Gain of about 5 on the play. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 5.
Quick over-the-middle pass negates that aggressive pass rush.
Once again, this trips to the right. Good snap to McCulloch. McCulloch has some pressure, throws across the middle once again, and almost picked off, guys. That one, this time they try to go right back to Argenbright again, and this time they step right in front of it and batted away. But Minneapolis will have a 3rd down and a long 4 here. Ball on the 17-yard line. Trips to the right-hand side once again, one in the backfield for McCulloch. McCulloch will drop back. He'll keep it himself right in the middle. And McCulloch will take it up for the 1st down. About the 10. Did he drop the ball?
And they have blown it dead. The fumble may have been caused by the ground, which would indicate.
Thank goodness. So quarterback draw. McCulloch keeps himself. There's about that.
There's another thing you have to do is you have to use that. You have to. Your quarterback has to. If they're going to give that to you, you have to take it.
Yep. Trips to the right-hand side. McCulloch in a shotgun. Low snap and this time they blow it dead. Now there was somebody moving. I believe Minneapolis moved beforehand. So luckily, I'm going to say that's a good thing. That could have been much worse. So 5-yard penalty moves us back 5 though, but that could have been a lot worse on that one, guys. Could have been uglier. So Minneapolis will have a 1st and 15.
It's going to be hard to overcome that tonight.
As Minneapolis will come back to the line of scrimmage. McCulloch will bring his squad back up there. Still in the huddle with his guys here, as they're going to have to hustle there. The officials already watching it there.
And there they go.
There he counts it off.
2.
And he gets the snap off, drops back, going to throw it up in the corner to Weedle. He's there. Oh, couldn't quite get it as he tried to get some separation there. He had just out of his reach.
So, I mean, he had the separation.
He had the separation.
He just didn't get. He just wasn't quite deep enough, or it was overthrown.
He had an outstretched hand that touched it. That was it.
7:27 left. 2nd down and 15 for the Lions. They'll once again send trips to the right. That's Branham and Argenbright and George and Logan Weedle left. Klein in the backfield with them. Has some pressure, comes up, and he gets it out of it. Wow, folks. He does lose some yardage on it, but instead of losing 5, instead of losing 10, he only lost 5. So nice job by Keegan to roll out of that one to prevent from losing much more.
3rd and 19.
Once again, they had untouched pressure from the left-hand side with that defensive end. This time, drops back and rolls, keeps the back end still on his feet, and he'll slide down to about the 11-yard line. And that will bring up a 4th down as
he was irritated with himself that he went down. He wanted to get up and run again.
Yeah. So they'll bring in Yoxel to try to kick the field goal here. So 4th down and 12. Ball on the 12-yard line. Ball will be placed on the 20. So this will be a 30-yard field goal.
This is going to be more of a factor for Minneapolis as the years.
And kick is up, and is it good? It is. Yeah. Nice job by Yoxel. Best kick of the night as far as height-wise, and that puts us how many yards? 30-yard field goal. So 30 yard. Okay.
And I'm not even going to argue with you.
Thank you, Dale. So we get some more fireworks here, and that's a great turnaround right there for the Lions, 21-17.
And goal of the year for Andrew Yoxel.
Nice job by the Lions.
So keep chipping away, guys.
The defense had a big part to do with that, though, to get their offense right back on the field with the short field. So the Minneapolis will come back out here to kick off, and they bring their squad back out here.
Yeah, another good defensive stop here, and we could be in business.
Yep, as Yoxel will put the ball down to kick it off here. as they make an announcement there over the.
Terry Mickle's vehicle needs to be moved.
They keep blocking the ambulance? Is that the deal? Not sure. Something. Somebody can't get out of the grounds.
Oxley to kick, and it is going to be taken about the 15-yard line by the Knights as he'll roll around, gets to the outside, and nice job by Dylan Crossan. Reardon, the ball carrier, takes it out to about the 28-yard line. Crossan with a nice tackle, and gets about a 12-yard return on that one.
Ty Ham, I believe. Cody Ham, excuse me. I see Cody back in there after a 2-week layoff.
Yep. Minneapolis defense back there, back out, the ball on the 30-yard line. As the Knights will come out here. 6:19 left to go in the third quarter. Knights on top, 21-17. Martin in a shotgun. Drops back, looks to pass. Klein throws across. Oh, Klein let up for just a second, and the hesitation by Klein to let up, I think he kind of thought maybe he could bat the ball away, and he let up, and Wetter gets the 8-yard little pass completion. So,
yeah, it appeared that he was going to drill him, and then he thought, well, maybe I ought to block it. And it just a very momentary hesitation, could have sent him a message right there.
So, that's on 2 in the backfield. Receiver 1, receiver to the right, 1 to the left. They fake the handoff. They'll run option out the right-hand side. They're going to have the first down. About a 3-yard gain will be enough for the first down, but Klein with the tackle, as well as Shea and Austin Crossan in on the tackle. 5:37 left to go here in the third quarter. 21-17, Knights on top.
We have an orange harvest moon out there, folks.
Sure is pretty coming up there. Knights will come back with trips to the right-hand side, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield with Martin. Martin in a shotgun, drops back. This time he hands off with the draw to the running back.
A little delayed handoff there.
Wetter. And Wetter gets nothing on that. Maybe, as a matter of fact, lost 2 on the play. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 12. Austin Crossan in on the tackle.
We haven't had many tackles for loss tonight, so good job by the defense.
As the Lions will come back out here to try to shut them down here on 2nd down and 12. Knights will come back out this time with 2 receivers on the right-hand side, 1 to the left. Once again, shotgun formation for Martin. Good snap. Martin drops back, has some pressure by Klein, throws it up across the top, and incomplete as they tried to get it in the hands of Zach Little, but some pressure was put on by Adam Klein and forced Martin to get rid of that quickly because they had Littell open down the field. So the defense on that one, number 26 for the Lions, which is Cody Hammond on the defensive side. 3rd down and 12. Lions try to shut him in here to the right-hand side, to the left. 1 in the backfield for Martin. Drops back. Has a little bit of pressure. Is flushed out of the pocket. He's going to roll to the outside. Throws across the middle. And it's incomplete. And no flag. So he tries to come back across this field towards number 84, Stephen Lyon. Incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th down and 12. Great job by the Lion defense.
A pretty impressive athletic move by Martin to be able to run and then throw across the body like that and get something on it. It wasn't a very accurate throw, but a lot of athleticism to be able to put that kind of a throw together.
2 straight 3 and outs here, guys. That's nice.
As back deep will be for Minneapolis, a couple different players. Number 36, Branham, in that will go out of bounds. It goes towards Branham. It'll go out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. And that will, Minneapolis will have the ball, I believe, right around the 30. We'll see for sure. It looks like more like the 29-yard line. So the Lions will start out with their 3rd possession of the 3rd quarter with 4:23 left, and they've done a nice job here so far, guys. So Minneapolis will come back out here to try to drive it down the field, hopefully once again. McCulloch gets the squad out.
Flag down on the field is holding against Minneapolis.
Uh-oh. I didn't see a flag.
I didn't either. So that'll back us up. Sorry about that, folks.
Well, where did it occur? That's the question.
Still a little confusion on that one, but
the figuring out the whys and wherefores here.
So, yeah, now they may move it back where they punt again, and it looks like that's what they're doing. So,
that'll make it a 4th and 2.
Yeah. So 4th down. Yeah, and there you're going to have to watch a.
Or will it be 4th and 2?
Yeah, it'll be 4th and 2. So they're going to have to watch that. Yeah, 4th and 2.
You can't jump off sides. It would mean something here. That's what you're getting at.
Yes, yeah. Not only that, but you could see snapping to the up back. You could see a hard count here to try to get them to draw off sides.
Or better field position.
Well, we've been pretty disciplined. I don't know that we've ever bid on that.
And this time it will go to Argenbright, and he will fair catch it at the 19. So we did lose 10 yards. So it would have been at the 29. It's at the 19 now. So give up 10 yards on that one.
Well, we've shown the ability to put together some offense here in the second half. So this would be a good time for another demonstration of sustained offense.
Except this will have to be a nice, long, sustained one.
Or an 80-yard touchdown pass would be good.
Trips to the left-hand side for the Lions, one to the right, shotgun formation. Has some pressure coming at him. Nice pick-up block on that, throws it across. Has to get rid of it quickly, and had Logan Weedle out on the left side, but had some pressure coming from the outside.
That defense has their ears pinned back and they're ready to go, aren't they?
Yeah. Now, Jacob Klein, I believe, did a great job of buying a little bit extra time for Keegan. Right now, they've got this Josh Winholtz, number 73, 182-pound, and maybe number 74, Stephen Furbeck. He's come in numerous times on the right-hand side. So low snap once again. A lot of pressure goes across to Casey, and Casey slips and falls. Loss of 4 on the play. And if he could have broken that one, he would have had some positive yardage. Tried to set up a screen on the right-hand side.
It is a little slick out there, I'm sure.
Yeah, it would appear that this second half that the conditions have changed slightly. We've seen a couple of slips.
3rd down and 3 this time. They will send trips to the left-hand side on the short side, one to the right-hand side. McCulloch in a shotgun. Low snap once again, comes unblocked and throws across and tries to get it to Casey Argenbright. Can't quite do it. That'll bring up a 4th down and 13. And one of the things, guys, I am seeing that which the defensive ends, they can line up wide, right or left, and they've been coming in with a lot of pressure. Now, Adam Klein did a great job of setting a block to prevent them from getting to McCulloch, but they've come in untouched numerous times tonight. Yoxel stands at his own 4-yard line, and nice punt, and calls a fair catch. I bet he'd like to have that one back as he catches it about the 48 and had about a 5-yard separation. But
they've got great field position.
They will have good field position to start here. With 3:20 left to go here in the third quarter. 21-17 as the Sacred Heart Knights on top right now here in the third quarter.
Unable to generate any offense that last possession for Minneapolis.
Knights will send two to the left, one to the right, one in the slot for Sacred Heart. They'll send the slot in motion coming across to the other side. They'll run an option to the right, and they will have nice hit by Minneapolis right there as number 16, Grayson George, gets a nice hit on that one and gain of only 2 on the play.
Charlie Lynn also on the defensive stop, number 72.
Grayson George, sophomore, did a nice job of sticking him right there with a good tackle, wrapped him up with a good tackle. 2nd down and 8 for the Knights. And they're going to send trips to the left, to the right, one to the left. Once again, one in the slot. They'll send one in motion. They had 2 moving at the same time there. This time they pitch to the outside, and he gets out on the wing and still going, and he's going to be gone, guys. Wow. Number 22 for the Knights, Colby Wetter gets the option out on the left-hand side and is going to get the 48-yard touchdown run. So big touchdown run right there.
Well, they sucked us in and was able to get the corner.
We had some good containment on that right-hand side for the quarterback, but not the halfback coming off the pitch.
And he had good speed when he hit that corner.
I didn't quite see it, but I saw two guys in motion back here. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. One guy went in motion, the other guy took a step forward. I may have been the only one that saw that, but the extra point is good. That makes the score 28-17 with 2 minutes and 28 seconds left to go as the Knights score on somewhat of a short field with the 47-yard touchdown run. So we're going to go ahead and take a break and listen to a word from our sponsors. You're listening to 910 KINA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8 live audio here in Minneapolis, Kansas.
For the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Minneapolis is a dynamic and growing community. The Minneapolis Chamber of Commerce support of the Minneapolis High School Lions sports programming is just a small part of what they do. Be a chamber member. Come for a visit and stay for a lifetime.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. Dale Leach, Dave Rupert, myself, Scott Osherman here as Martin will kick off the ball and kick us up, and it will be taken by Stephen Brennan at the 15-yard line. He'll roll the right-hand side. He'll get the outside, kicks it back up, still on his feet, and he'll be thrown down at about the 36-yard line as he gets a little run back about to the 36. So Minneapolis will start here on offense here with 2:20 left to go in the third quarter. Trailing by 11, 28-17. Minneapolis will get in the huddle here. So McCulloch will bring his squad up to the line of scrimmage. Still in the huddle as they break. They'll send one to the left, trips to the right, Klein in the backfield for the Lions. Shotgun formation for McCulloch. Snap is up. Snap is good. Has some good containment. Rolls the right-hand side. Is going to try to get it on the outside. And still on his feet. Cuts it back in. Still on his feet. Before he's going to be taken out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Nice little run by Keegan McCulloch. A gain of about 5 on the play. Will bring up a second down and 5.
You see how their defensive ends are lined up there? They're both in the rush position from the get-go.
They are, and that's what I mean. They both are lining up on definitely wide to their to the ends.
We're losing one of them.
And we're losing one of them. That Windholtz gets out, and they bring in another one, but he's probably going to be young and hungry. So,
a lot shorter.
McCulloch with snap, gets it out, and throws it in the flat over to Casey Argenbright, and Casey does not get much, gains about 2 on the play. Will bring up a third down and short. So third down and about 3 for the Lions. As they'll come back the line of scrimmage to the right, 2 to the left, as Klein in the backfield. Long snap count for McCulloch. Cross back to pass. And Keegan's going to keep it himself. He'll have the first down. Spins out of one, still on his feet. And he'll be taken down right there. So Keegan gets the first down. Nice job by junior Keegan McCulloch with the first down. Moves the sticks. That's always a positive, guys. First and 10 for the Lions.
It's a nice run by McCulloch. Was able to secure the first down.
First and 10,
minute 25 left in the third quarter. Lions trail by 11, 28-17. Shotgun formation for McCulloch to the right, to the left. Low snap, drops back, throws across the middle to Casey, and he does catch it. Wow, nice job by Casey. I thought he may have short-hopped it, but the official in front of him had a lot better view, and it was a great catch.
I'm not sure that it didn't bounce off his hands being on the grass, but I'm not sure.
I guess his hands are underneath the ball.
That's right. If you have TiVo at home, you can check it out.
Second down and 6. To the right, to the left. McCulloch drops back, has some pressure, comes on the backside, throws it in the air, goes over the top, tries to get it to Stephen Branham, and couldn't quite get it to him. Airs it out, but we talked about their defensive ends. They took out one that's pretty good size, but they put in a freshman, number 25, Brandon Rapp, 5'9", 155-pound freshman, and he's been, of course, they're lining up wide. As you said earlier, Dale, they're lining up wide. Now this time they put Rapp on the other side, and they put Stephen Lyon on the right-hand side. So their bookends are coming up rushing pretty hard. This time McCulloch will keep it himself, and he will not get much there on 3rd down and 3. They read that all the way. Loss of 1 on the play. We'll bring up a 2 yards. We'll bring up a 4th down and 6.
I would assume this is not 4-down territory, but we'll see.
Well, I'm assuming yes. It looks like you're right. They will pin it. They'll try to pin him back as number 80 for the Lions. Andrew Yoxel will come in to try to punt it back.
Anything inside of the 20 on a coffin corner would be a great
another low snap. Nice kick, though. Gets it up in the air. And, okay, well.
I think a little too much. But.
And he's going to walk backwards, folks. So that's not what we want to see. So 27 yards. So about a 20-yard net kick. So
3 seconds left in this
3 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, guys. And in that one, low snap, had to bounce off the ground a few times, and had to rush the kick, and a couple factors that play right into that. 28-17, Knights on top.
It's hard enough to do it if everything is going correctly. And if you make it hard to do something like that, then you don't necessarily get the best result.
No. To the right, they'll send one in motion. And this time they will pitch the outside.
Again.
And a block right there. Nice block, but it is a block in the back. Yeah, I agree with you. He's holding his hands like, hey, what did I do? But it was a block in the back. So that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Stephen Lyon.
Stephen Lyon in motion is starting forward before the ball is snapped. He did it on the touchdown run, too.
I thought I saw that, guys. Maybe they're not catching that, but...
he is angling forward about just before the ball snaps.
Yeah, not much.
Cutting towards the line, taking a step.
So that should end the 3rd quarter. We'll see. They're going to mark it off first and take it all the way back to the 17-yard line.
So march it down the field and reset it.
Unless they got to put some time on the clock? Shouldn't.
No, I think they'll just move it now.
Get everybody set, and okay, now we're going to move it.
Now they'll give the signal.
No, they're gonna run a play. They got it right.
Illegal block in the back against Sacred Heart.
Maybe I know the game can't end on a penalty.
Don't understand.
I'm not.
That's a defensive penalty.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm not sure. Maybe somebody hasn't told the refs that the quarter's over.
Quarterback draw.
Quarterback draw is through there. Breaks one tackle. Still on his feet. Gets to the outside. It cuts it back in. And nice tackle from behind. Nice job by the Lions to get him from behind. But Connor Martin with about a 43-yard run right there.
The ball's being snapped with no time on the clock. That's pretty unusual.
Yeah, I'm still not sure about that one, guys. But that will end the 3rd quarter, so we will go ahead and take a break with them. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8. Back to word from our sponsors.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles including Chevrolet, Pontiacs, GMC, Buicks, and Jeep. Serving the customers since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Minneapolis, Salina.
Scott Studio at Minneapolis does all types of signs, from vehicle graphics, banners, racing, full-color decals, retail signs, and much more. If you need a sign, here's your sign. Scott Studio, where quality is promised and the price is always right.
Welcome back.
Your Minneapolis hometown hardware is always there when you need an appliance, paint, tools. Well, truthfully, the list just goes on and on and on. So the next time you need something, almost anything, go to Hometown Hardware, Minneapolis. They've probably got it.
At Robertson Monuments, they believe that community is everything. Minneapolis is a great town to live in, and Robertson Monument is happy to be a part of the community. Robertson Monument, a Minneapolis Lions sports booster. Try to make...
I always cut that one off too early. I don't know why. It just sounds like he's coming to a close.
Welcome back to Minneapolis here to start the fourth quarter. The Sacred Heart Knights will have a really good field position here to start the fourth quarter in Minneapolis territory at the about the 44-yard line to start the fourth quarter.
Minneapolis still very much part of this football game. Get a little something going our way, we could still win this game.
28-17. As you've got to have an Knights will be in a shotgun, excuse me.
Defensive answer here, however.
Trips are right. Oh, yeah. Motion ball. That nice job by Connor Martin. I'll tell you, that was a break right there.
The ball hit the in motion back there.
Yeah, Connor Martin, smart thinking right there, showing his senior leadership right there. And wow, he was wise to go on that one and get that one. Second down and 14 now.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Had Minneapolis all over it.
Loss on the broken play in the Knight backfield of about 3 yards.
Knights will come back to the line of scrimmage. They will send two to the right-hand side, one to the left. Once again, a shotgun formation for Martin. One in the backfield. Once again, they'll send man in motion. This time it's a good snap. They'll run a pitch to the outside. Cuts to the inside. Nice job by Minneapolis Adam Klein. This time he gets the halfback on the right-hand side after the pitch. They've done a good job of taking the pitch man, but earlier they got us with the pitch to the halfback, but this time Klein did a great job of staying with the halfback.
You know, the problem is that if your defensive end crashes and he takes the quarterback, you got nobody out on the corner then, and they get the corner on you in most cases. So, you know, you got to be disciplined. You got to stay home.
Yep. To the right, to the left for the Knights. Shotgun formation for Martin. Drops back, gets flushed out of the pocket. Going to throw it up. Has a man wide open, and wow, Stephen Lyon is going to have the touchdown, and that's a big one there. 46-yard touchdown pass from Connor Martin to Stephen Lyon, and I'll tell you, Connor Martin threw that one on the run. Good athletic throw. Tough one for the Lions right there as they give up the touchdown there. 34-17. Connor Martin will try to kick the extra point. And high snap, ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. As Connor Martin does a little bit of everything, guys, and he's had a pretty good night so far. So with 10:31 left to go here in the fourth quarter, Sacred Heart Knights on top by a score of 36-17, 35-17. 36-17. So we're going to hear a word from our sponsors. You're listening.
As many games as you can.
AutoTech isn't just a repair shop. No, AutoTech is a professional service center. You'll find the most up-to-date equipment available to get your vehicle up and running. AutoTech, truly professional, truly the best.
The Hair Stylum, the newest and most modern hair salon in Minneapolis, will style your hair to give you the look that you've always dreamed of. Or you might just want a haircut. The Hair Stylum will do that too. Lynn and Brandon welcome new customers. Call 392-4555.
Well, the shadows grow long. Minneapolis now down 35-17 with 10:31 remaining in the game. And our task is looking pretty tough right now.
Connor Martin to kick. Ball is placed on the 40. And low kick, and it will be taken by Branham at the 15-yard line. He will run it up the right-hand side, kicks it back to the inside, still on his feet, and he'll be taken down at the 40. Nice little carry by Branham after the 40-yard line. As
nice return by Branham.
Low kick, kicked on the ground quite a ways, but Branham did a nice job of bringing it all the way out to the 40. 10:24 left to go, 35-17 here as the Knights are on top here with 10:24 left to go in the fourth quarter. Minneapolis come out and scored 10 quick points in the third quarter, but since then the Knights have been put on 2 touchdowns to increase their lead. To the right, to the left for McCulloch, one in the backfield, shotgun formation. Snap is good. He's got pressure coming. Drops back, throws it up, goes to the top to Logan Weedle, and had
that was there, baby.
Yeah,
hard to catch that one though.
Yeah.
Over the shoulder.
Yeah, that would have been a very, very nice catch. It was on the money, but it's just a hard pass to catch.
One-on-one coverage out there, so.
Well, Terrell Owens could have caught it.
Well, that's probably why he makes the money.
And Roy Williams.
It's my Cowboys boys.
Yeah.
Trips to the left-hand side, one to the right. Shotgun for McCulloch once again. It's Klein in the backfield with him. Drops back and feels a little pressure. Gets out to Casey Argenbright. And Casey get hit right at the 50-yard line, right at 50. So going to be short by about a yard, I believe. We'll see for sure where they spot it. So
that was a nice pass, nice reception, well-executed play.
So
ball thrown crisply right on the money. Argenbright makes a nice catch.
In on the stop.
So,
Third down.
3rd and 1 for the Lions. 9:43 left to go here for Minneapolis. Come back to the line of scrimmage here. McCulloch under center. They'll send trips to the right-hand side.
I'm going to say there's all kinds of confusion going on.
And Minneapolis calls a timeout. So Lions call a timeout on that one. So 3rd down and 1, Minneapolis calls a timeout. We will go ahead and take one with them. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8 live audio stream. Once again, your word from our sponsors.
Since 1887, the Bennington State Bank has been your trusted hometown bank. For over 100 years, they've been interested in helping people achieve their financial goals. Let them help you. The Bennington State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
The State Bank.
Welcome back to Minneapolis here. 3rd down and 1. Lions call a timeout on that one, as we'll see what they come out with.
Now they've had quarterback sneak will be there this time.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. They're going to have to do something a little bit different on this one, because I don't think they'll let that one go. So we'll see what they come out with.
Well, they had plenty of time to think it over.
They'll have trips to the right-hand side. McCulloch under center, and he does go forward with the quarterback sneak and does get it. So not sure what happened on that one, but hey, it's a first down. As Keegan, I think that was a quick snap. That may have been it right there, just a quick snap call, and we do get the first down. Regardless, it's nice to get the first down right there. Ball on the 46-yard line. Shotgun formation for McCulloch. To the right, to the left. Klein in the backfield with McCulloch. Long snap. Good snap. Drops back. Has some pressure. Comes across. Nice job. McCulloch passes it. Catches it himself.
Yeah.
And
batted back
into his hands. And so they end up losing 10 yards on the play. And wow, that's a tough one right there.
I think I said earlier that he can't throw it and catch it both. I was wrong.
Well,
I wish he could have. It happened so quick he couldn't have the presence of mind to knock it down. Yeah, it was just on him.
So once again, Tudor shoots the right, to the left. Shotgun, 2nd down and 18 for the Lions. As this time, drop back pass, throws across the middle. Logan Weedle, nice job by Logan.
Yeah, he's on the catch.
Nice job. So the ball did hit the ground, but I think he was already down when it hit the ground.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
he was making sure that it was a reception.
About a 14-yard gain will be a 3rd down and 6.
Weedle helping to assure that the referees got the right call there.
So 3rd and 6. Ball on the 42-yard line. Shotgun for McCulloch. Drops back, throws across the middle. Has job. Yes. Nice job by Grayson to come back inside and grab that. Double coverage. 32 double coverage. Branham was out there as well. And he does get it to Grayson George for the first down. Grayson's first catch of the night, I believe.
Yeah. Curled to the inside, which gave him position to make that catch.
First down and 10, 32-yard line. Sorry, Dave. Go ahead. To the right, to the left. Klein in the backfield with McCulloch. Low snap. McCulloch flushes out to the left-hand side. He's going to have to get rid of it. Does not get rid of it. Instead, he's going to lose about 15 yards on the play. Wow.
Blitzing linebacker there.
Yep.
McCulloch is chased down.
Wow. We're going to have to develop some kind of a blocking scheme to pick these blitzing linebackers up.
Loss of 13 on the play. For McCulloch. Shotgun formation. Throws it up in the air. Goes over top. Has a man right down there. And he's going to be taken out of bounds. Didn't see who it is. It's Casey Argenbright.
Yep.
Nice job.
Yes, it was. The pass was right on the money. And Argenbright sure-handedly makes a fine catch.
So pass completion on that one takes it all the way down to the 10. So about a 37-yard pass completion on that one. Nice job by first and goal for McCulloch and the Lions.
Boy, when it goes right, it looks easy, doesn't it?
Low snap once again from McCulloch. Has to pull it back quickly. Goes across. Tries to get it to Grayson George. Throws just behind him. Incomplete pass will bring up a 2nd down. So, as a little confusion maybe on that one. Grayson and Keegan get together and talk about it. 6:59 left to go here in the 4th quarter. 35-17 for the Lions right now here. 2nd down and goal from the 8. To the right, to the left for McCulloch. Low snap again. He throws some pressure from the outside. He's going to throw it up in the corner. Has Grayson George, and he's got it. Yes, I think so. Nice job by Grayson George for the 8-yard touchdown pass. It threw a lot further than that. It went 20 yards, but nice job by Grayson George to pull that one in the corner of the end zone for the touchdown. So Minneapolis with the touchdown will bring it to 35-23, and it looks like they will kick the extra point as Yoxel goes out to get ready to kick here.
Grayson juggled the ball just ever so slightly, but was able to get possession before and then he had the presence of mind to drag his toes, and I'm not sure what the high school call is. You have to have both feet in, Dale?
Just one.
Just one.
Okay. College.
Well, Minneapolis has to call a timeout there, and I'm not sure why. But
I think they're probably trying to decide whether to go for 2 or not.
I think there's. I'm not sure.
If they get 1, that makes it 35-24. If they get 2, it makes it 35-25. So we can tie it with a touchdown.
Yeah, they're going to kick the extra point. So not sure, but regardless here, 6:50 as coach is talking about this one out there. Still a little confusion, perhaps on the. I'm not sure what the timeout was for, but Yoxel will kick the extra point here with 6:50 left to go in the ball game.
Well, I'd say for Minneapolis, the balance of this game is going to rest on our defense.
Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good as Yoxel drills it through, makes the score 35-24. Now they got it on the board 25, but it should be 35-24 with 6:50. There was 6:50 left to go here in the ball game. Now, guys coming back out here as the Lions will come back out. You're going to have to either shut them down on the defensive side. At 6:50 left, I'm assuming you go ahead and kick it deep.
Yeah.
So we'll
11-point deficit.
So we'll know for sure. But the Lions will come back out here and get ready to kick here. 6:50 left to go in the ball game. 35-24 as Yox will kick the extra point. Yox will put the ball down and on the 40.
Kansas East, and also, last but not least, the home of the great barbecue here in Ottawa County, Smokin' K's Barbecue.
As Yoxel will put the ball down here.
Good barbecue night. Barbecue beef. I don't know if you had any.
I had a couple of hamburgers and some fries. Very good, thank you.
So Yoxel getting ready to kick. And it will be kicked away, and it's a bounce off the ground, picked up by the in the backfield. Oh, wow, still comes out of that thing. Gets it up to about the 34-yard line with the return.
Kinzel. I'm sorry, Charlie Lynn is shaking up a little.
And so is one of the Ham boys walking off. That is Ty Ham holding his gut as he's walking out. That may...
A wind injury, I'd say.
Yeah. So the Knights will have it. 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 33-yard line with 6:42 left to go in the ball game as the Lions will try to shut them down here on defense.
Big turnover.
They did it
helpful here.
Yeah, they did it earlier, and we need to do it again right here.
Got to have
shotgun formation. They'll send one in motion, and this time they will look to run the pitch outside. Nobody out on the outside for containment, and he gets out on the outside, cuts it back to the inside for Casey Argermut. Still can't get him down. Still going, still running, and finally taken down at the 15-yard line as number 22. Colby Wetter gets a huge run back there, about a 52-yard run back right there on the option to the left-hand side. So
Charles Shea's shaking up a little bit there. I hope it's not a back problem again. That option has been devastating.
Yeah, it has. They've found a weak link there with that particular play, and they have exploited it several times here in the latter stages of this game.
The Knights have two receivers to the right, one to the left. They'll send one in motion across the back. And high snap, but they get it back in the hands of Wetter. Wetter takes it right up the gut and will be taken down at the 12-yard line before he's pushed backwards by Minneapolis. Gain of 4 on the play. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. Second down and 6, maybe 7.
I'd say look for the pass to the tight end here.
This game has been a lot of offense tonight.
Which, we kind of thought about that. Yeah. We didn't talk much about it, but we knew coming into this that you've got two quarterbacks that can pass the ball.
Was not expecting a 6-3 ball game.
Oh, no. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it, pitch it on the outside to Wetter, and bounces off 2 tackles and goes in for the touchdown with the 12-yard touchdown run for Colby Wetter to push the lead back for the Sacred Heart Knights.
41-24, 5:36 to go.
Pretty hard-nosed run by the Sacred Heart team there. Martin will try to kick the extra point here. He's only missed one tonight, I believe, and this one is up, and it is no good. Off to the right-hand side. So 41-24 as some of the fans start to head home here. But 41-24, Minneapolis trails by 17 right now with 5:36 left to go in the ball game, and that was a quick strike by the Knights coming out. They had 2 running plays, 3 total plays, but 2 running plays that by Wetter that got them where they needed to go. Well, earlier mentioned the fact that defense was going to be the key for us, and we were not able to make that stand, and maybe give Sacred Heart some credit. They're a good offensive team, and they've been able to hang on 41 points so far tonight, and so they've shown just how offensive they can be.
Yeah. So the Knights will come out and kick the ball off.
They're offending me.
Yeah, they're very offensive. Yeah. And but here's our shot. We've demonstrated a little ability to do some offense as well, and you know, let's go ahead and go.
Klein is back there to run it off, and it is a low kick. It'll be taken by Charles Shea at about the 10. And he's going to have to cut back. He'll run around the outside before he's taken down. And as not much on the return, the worst, pretty good pursuit by Sacred Heart.
Got some fortunate bounces there by 2 Lion upbacks, and Shea had to take it or really put us in deep doo-doo.
Yeah. 14-yard line as the Lions will take over here with 5:29 left to go in the ballgame. 5:29 left for the Lions. 41-24 as McCulloch's in a shotgun, 2 receivers right, 2 to the left for McCulloch. Low snap, rolls on the outside, kicks it up to Logan Weedle. Couldn't quite get it to him as Weedle tries to get on the right-hand side, but the left-hand side, couldn't quite pull it in. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. McCulloch's been flushed out of the pocket quite a bit. We've talked about their defensive ends coming around and the speed of their defensive ends coming around, and they've done a pretty good job of getting into the backfield. It's caused us to have to either throw out on the pocket or to get a pass off quickly. And this time they go up top to Grayson George, and good defense by the Sacred Heart Knights is Reardon, I believe, is the one that knocked it away as they had double coverage as the safety came across to knock that one out of the hands of Grayson George. 3rd down and 10 for the Lions. 5:18 left to go.
So that blitzing linebacker is helping out there. If it's not a crashing defensive end, it's been a blitzing linebacker.
Yeah, they've had plenty of people in the backfield tonight. Shotgun for McCulloch. To the right, to the left, and they show blitz once again, and they're going to have McCulloch for the loss. So McCulloch didn't get very far on that one. Once again, they show blitz coming from the outside, and that time it was a linebacker blitz.
4th and 12.
Yoxel on to punt.
So Yoxel getting ready to kick. Will be standing in his own end zone. Either that or awfully close to the goal line. And this time, fairly decent kick, and it will be picked up at the 50-yard line before he's knocked out at about the 48-yard line. So the Knights will take over. 4:40 left to go in this ball game, up 41-24. So the Lions will have to shut them down after going 3 and out on that one right there.
Sacred Heart with very good field position here. Opportunity to hang more points on the board.
We have something just dawned on me. We have abandoned the run other than the quarterback draw in this half.
Yeah, I agree.
Ever since the first quarter, actually.
Knights send trips to the left-hand side. They've only got 2 people out here on them. Minneapolis finally adjusts and brings Shea across, and they hand it off to Witter up the gut. So Minneapolis
put on a pretty good offensive show tonight. I think our stats are going to be pretty reasonably good for offense. It's just that you can't give up 41 points and expect to come out on the right end of it.
You know, I'm not sure what I knew it was going to be a close game tonight. I was hoping it'd be closer than this with the 41-24 score.
I felt coming in we had a good chance to win tonight.
Yep. Shotgun formation. They once again hand it off to Wetter, and Wetter's going to be taken down for a loss. Nice job by Charlie Lynn. Charlie Lynn gets the tackle for the loss. High snap, and Martin just hands it off to Wetter, and they will bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Knights.
They've had a number of high snaps. When we're on the low side.
Yeah, I don't think they've had a few that have gone over his head, but I don't think they've seen any on the ground.
No, it's all been high. I think there was one that was resulted in a pretty huge loss, but they've been able to handle the most of them.
And they hand it off to Witter again. Witter gets on the outside. Nice job by Jacob Klein. Great job by Klein on that one.
Shed his block. He engaged in the block, shed the blocker, made a move to the outside, and greeted the running back rather rudely.
4th and 11.
So Martin will punt the ball, standing at his own 39-yard line. 3:03 left to go in the ball game, and Minneapolis is a player short out there. So Grayson George comes in. So a little confusion there, and now Sacred Heart is a short player. So
I was thinking, well, that's awful to Sacred Heart to just sit around and give us the opportunity to get squared away.
Timeout called by Sacred Heart, so we will go ahead and take one with them. You're listening to 910KNA.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 8. Here's a word from our sponsor.
Adelphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks which offers traditional accounts such as checking, savings, certificates of deposit, IRAs, loans, and online banking. But most important, they're committed to making your banking experience as easy and as personal as possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. D&M Body Shop can repair any make or model of vehicle and make it look like new. They transform that ugly, messed up vehicle to its like-new condition. You'll be saying, wow, what a job. D&M Body Shop, Minneapolis, the very best.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. Dale Leach, Dave Rupert, myself, Scott Osherman here. 2:45 left to go here in the ball game as the Knights on top, 41-24. As Sacred Heart will punt the ball once again, as Connor Martin will stand at about his own 40-yard line to punt this one off. Back deep will be Branham as well as Argenbright with booming kick, nice kick, fair catch called by Casey Argenbright, and he will catch that at about the 15-yard line. So Minneapolis will start here. 2:38 left to go in the ball game, guys. And
I'd like to see us put together a nice offensive series here and hang some points on the board. Obviously, it doesn't win the game for you, but you need to establish yourself and think about the next game.
Yep.
The Knights have done some substitutions here also. Not all of them, but some.
Shotgun formation for McCulloch. Trips to the right-hand side, one to the left for the Lions. Good snap. McCulloch rolls out the right-hand side, throws it back across to Klein. Klein will cut back in, still on his feet before he's taken down from the backside. Nice pursuit by the Knights as number 42 in on the tackle. Ted Augustine.
One of the vast improvements that Keegan has made over last year is he sold that pass to the right, and then hit his receiver on the left side.
Second down and 3. Shotgun formation. McCulloch rolls this time the right-hand side. Has good containment. Throws across. Tries to get it into a diving Grayson George, but Grayson couldn't quite get there. Had to lead Grayson on that. Defender had a good position on that. Had to lead him. So Grayson tried to dive for it, but couldn't quite pull it in.
It would have been an awesome catch.
Yeah. But, compliments on Keegan on that one because he did have to lead him because you saw the position that he had as well. So third down and short. Shotgun from McCulloch. Drops back to pass once again. Throws this time to Argenbright, and Casey will have the first down. And catch is at about the 27-yard line. I can't, maybe not. I can't tell, guys. It is a first down.
First down for Minneapolis.
Ball's on the 29-yard line. So this time the Lions will send to the right, to the left. Shotgun for McCulloch. Minute 47 left to go in the ball game. McCulloch will roll out the right-hand side. Will throw back across and throws it up. Goes to Grayson George. Nice job by Grayson to come back across the field to catch that one at the 45-yard line. Nice completion, a 16-yard completion by McCulloch to Grayson George.
I like to see this offense starting to click, getting some confidence, putting some things together here, looking like a pretty competent offensive unit.
Minneapolis once again sends to the right, to the left, and a little confusion back there. Line, shotgun formation, and low snap once again. Oh my goodness. McCulloch, another low snap. We've seen a ton of those tonight.
And he was going backwards and couldn't get forward to it.
Couldn't get forward to it.
Keegan has kind of given up on it a little bit in the fact that now he's crouching way down.
Yeah, he is. He's crouching way down on that one. And a loss of about 7 on the play. rolls this time to the outside, and another loss. He's in the ground.
If that's going to be, if they decide to call it a throw, it's going to be intentional grounding.
So,
and he's gimping now. So, dang it, bad went to worse.
Colby Wetter into the Minneapolis.
Yeah, and that's really even worse because now Grayson George is going to have to step in. Did not have much practice time this week from the quarterback standpoint. Either that, or you're going to bring in Andrew Yoxel. Because the other quarterback's Kyler Macy. Kyler Macy's on
also
on the bench.
Yeah, Yoxel.
So your quarterbacks. That's your quarterbacks right there. Yeah. And Yoxel has not had much quarterbacking yet this year. So Grayson George will come in. So we hope that's nothing serious for Keegan right there. So
twins.
Grayson George coming in at
a twinge in his knee is outside.
Yeah. So he's walking it off as Yoxel gets down there and he just tells Yoxel I'm fine.
Shakes him off.
Shakes him off. And so Grayson George will go under center here. 3rd and 27. And he just takes a knee. So that's probably the wisest thing to do on that one. So
game will end here 41-24.
So, difficult loss tonight for the Lions as first round of district. Sacred Heart Knights come in here and
they have a leg up now in the district play, and now the pressure is on us because the loser between us and Bennington, their season is basically over.
Well, it depends. That's you're assuming.
Sacred Heart's going to beat Bennington.
Okay,
yes. All right, yeah.
And then if that's the case, then you go by points, and they've got a leg up because they got the 16-point rule right there. So, that's an assumption. I don't see that happening, but you never know. I'm not sure where that game's at. I believe it's at Sacred Heart.
So might review the scoring for let's just do the game. We'll run it down real quick. Sacred Heart struck first with a minute 11 remaining in the first quarter. The PAT was not good, which resulted in a lead of 6-0 for Sacred Heart. A 35-yard run by Martin with 10:59 remaining in the second quarter. The PAT pass was good, resulting in a 14-0 lead by Sacred Heart. Then Minneapolis scored on a 57-yard TD pass to Weedle with a minute 39 remaining in the second quarter. The PAT kick was good. At that point, Sacred Heart led 14-7. Then a 22-yard pass by Sacred Heart with 28 seconds remaining in the half brought the score to Sacred Heart 21, Minneapolis 7, and the PAT was no good. That then was the end of the first half. The second half, Minneapolis struck first on a 25-yard touchdown pass, and I might reiterate, this is unofficial scoring. McCulloch to Adam Klein with 10:14 remaining. The PAT kick was good. Minneapolis then trailed 14-21. Then a 30-yard field goal by Yoxel with 6:21 remaining in the third quarter, resulting in a 17-21 score. Minneapolis still trailing. Then Sacred Heart put together a 38-yard TD run. The PAT was good. The score at that point was Minneapolis 17, Sacred Heart 28. Then Martin put together a 47-yard TD run, I believe, with 10:31 remaining in the fourth quarter. PAT was good. At that point, Sacred Heart led 35-17. Then an 8-yard TD pass by Minneapolis with 6:50 remaining in the quarter. The score at that point was Minneapolis 24, Sacred Heart 35. Then a 22-yard run by Sacred Heart with 5:35 remaining in the game. At that point, the score was Minneapolis 24, Sacred Heart 41. That is the final for the night. Minneapolis 24, Sacred Heart 41.
You know, it seemed like, guys, that every time we took a step forward, a couple times tonight. Sacred Heart came down after we had scored a big touchdown to bring it within 11. Sacred Heart comes right back, and they score a quick touchdown. I can think of a couple times, 3 plays. They scored a quick strike, and that's a tough for a defense. And the motivation on the offense, because the offense goes down and gets a long drive, gets that touchdown, and they turn around and defense gives it up, and that's got to weigh pretty heavy.
Sacred Heart had an answer.
They did every time.
Face it, they had control from the very beginning of the game, even though they didn't score on their first couple possessions. They started out deep in their end of the field with each punt. We went 3 and out. Their field position kept getting better and better until I think on their third possession they were able to.
That's exactly right. Back and forth, and suddenly they got the ball in good field position. That's exactly right.
They were stymieing our offense quite a bit at that point. And even though our defense was holding up pretty good, we kept losing field position, and they were finally able to get their first score.
Offensively, Minneapolis able to put 24 points on the board. You have to feel good about that. We got some offense.
Yeah, we got some offense now. We had some nice plays, had some nice drives. Sacred Heart, hey, let's not take anything away. They kind of shocked me, because I really thought after they lost to Russell, I thought, I really liked their chances. They came out with some answers tonight, and they, I'll tell you, their defense was probably, their defense was a huge part, especially with their defensive ends.
I would like to see what in the world has happened to Russell. They knock off Ellsworth and Sacred Heart. I wasn't impressed with Russell.
No, I wasn't either.
And they handled 2 teams that have beaten us.
Both beaten us. So
I was probably more impressed with Sacred Heart's athleticism than I thought I was going to be going into the game.
Well, as I mentioned before the game started, their quarterback is very well experienced and a good athlete, and they got some other good quality people, especially on the defensive ends, and a blitzing linebacker kept us real on our heels all night long, trying to execute our offense.
Yeah, I think their defense dominated our offense, and even though we were able to put some points on the board, we were never really able to get that much going. It seemed like they were very disruptive and kept us from establishing offensively what we wanted to do in enough situations to come out as the winner.
Next week, we go to non-conference, non-district play at Solomon. We haven't played them in football since 2001, I believe.
It's been a while, and we're on the road the next 2 weeks, as a matter of fact.
Close the regular season on the road.
Non-district game next week at Solomon. We will be on the air again at 6:40 for that game, but as we go on the road, and Solomon, not sure too much about Solomon.
They were 2-4 coming into tonight, like we were. I think they played overall weaker competition than we have played.
You can't underestimate. We've got a tough league. In and out, there's top to bottom. It's with the exception of Republic County this year. All those teams are pretty darn solid in that league. So. You talked about it earlier that the loser of this game is probably going to get 6th in the league. 6%,
yeah, you went from the winner has the potential to finish 3rd, and the loser most likely is going to wind up 6th.
Yeah,
that seems like what? But that's the way it works.
So many teams that were 2-4.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Solomon beat West Elk. I'm reviewing that now, 48-6 last week. So they have the ability to hang some points on. I have no idea what West Elk had. But Solomon was early season. They were projected to do well.
You're right. Preseason, we in one of the publications that I'd read on, they were predicted to be pretty solid in 2A. So I don't know.
We'll get to find out.
Yeah,
yes, we will.
Next week, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Well, thanks for having us in your home again, folks, as always.
So we're going to say goodnight, but we will see you guys. We'll be back on the air next week at 6:40 as we travel to Solomon. If you guys can make the short trip down to Solomon. If you can't, don't forget you can always listen to us on 910kna.com as well as live audio stream on Eagle Communication Channel 8 and tape delayed next day with audio in the game. So thanks again for myself, Scott Osherman.
Dave Root.